It is September 19th, and apparently in North Dakota, what that means is some seasons are on the brink, and some teams are really close to clinching something, whether it be a playoff spot, a home game, something else, who knows. I am BJ Walters from KDAK, the Cardinal. He is Ricky Clavercamp from KDDR, the Tornado. And this is the Full 9 Yards podcast. And Ricky, our teams that we cover in 11A are in slightly different spots right now.
Yeah, we are in a greatly different spots. A lot of it is due to the fact that, well, Oaks has got a kind of a cakewalk schedule right now. You could say that, at least I said that last week. They got kind of punched in the nose in that second quarter by Mayport.
They did. However, they still win the game. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to how many different ways there are to lose on the final play of the game, because I have a bad feeling that Carrington are playing a little bingo with that. It's just been so unlucky for Carrington. We'll get to that in a minute. We'll also get to one of our favorite topics on this show, which is when the media totally screws up a poll. And we will get to that coming up shortly. But Ricky, I wanted to start on kind of a somber note this week, because you have seen it, I have seen it, and pretty much everyone in this state has seen it. I'm just going to go through a list of injuries and major contributors being injured this year, just that we know about. And then I want to dive into a little bit of a subject. You have Carrington down 60% of their opening night offensive line. You have Oaks with 3 very important players injured. The Harvey Wells County running back is pretty much out for the year. Park River plays tonight without their quarterback, who's got a broken finger on his throwing hand. You've got Kindred playing Jamestown without their running back tonight. Ricky, there is a problem this year, and I don't know what it means.
Don't forget Lisbon.
And don't forget Lisbon. They're banged up too. I don't know what it means, but there's a major injury problem in North Dakota this year.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I remember the home game just 2 weeks ago for Oaks. You lose Nathan Schmitz. You lose Reese Nitschke. Nitschke's had to go through surgery to get that collarbone fixed. You have Jackson Storm still gone. It's just not good. I don't know what happened. Maybe we're just not as fit. Everybody's just not as fit this year. Maybe it's the weather, but who knows? But something needs to happen, because this is just bad.
It is impacting the quality of play, too, is it not?
Oh, definitely. I mean, Oaks last week, according to the Massey ratings, were 35.5-point favorites, and they won against Mayport by 3. Carrington and Harvey Wells County, I think Carrington was technically the favorite in that one. Langdon or Kindred, let's see, what did Kindred do last week?
They beat St. Mary's.
They blew through St. Mary's.
Yeah, but Central Cass struggled way more than they should have with Jamestown.
27-18.
And that was 12-0 Jamestown at one point.
That's not good.
So it's affecting the quality of play. And look, there's no easy fix. Injuries are going to happen. It's part of this sport. But it just seems like there's so many more this year than they were last year. So let's dive into some of the games last week, and let's dive into the one that wrapped up the week. Killdeer getting the win over Dickinson Trinity on a touchdown with 14 seconds left. That probably now sets it up, Ricky, where Killdeer against Southern McLean is for the regional regular season title.
Yeah, probably. I'd agree with that. This game is the reason I didn't vote in the polls, because I would have voted on Monday, but then I was like, oh, there's a game still to be played on Monday, so I forgot.
I don't blame you.
By the time Wednesday rolled around, I was getting the polls, and I was like, oh, I didn't vote.
Yeah.
But big win for Killdeer. Knocks them completely out of Dickinson Trinity, completely out of the polls.
It did.
Which I find rather telling, since there's 4-0 teams now not ranked, and a 3-1 team is the 2 team in the state.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a second. But I do want to point out the very odd situation that happened in Region 1 that causes Ricky's game tonight to be for outright first place. Ricky, what are you hearing from Hillsborough Central Valley's 6-0 win over Ellendale Edgeley-Colm? Because I would not have put any thought into that game being an upset.
Shock horror. Everybody, I talked to Greg after the game. I talked to Garrett Meal after the game. No one had Hillsborough winning that game.
No.
Hillsborough winning that game wrecks everything. Now, I mean, technically EEK can win out the rest of the year, and we get to the end of the season. It's for the championship game. It's for the championship no matter what. If Ellendale doesn't lose, which a week ago I'd have said wouldn't happen, but now you got, Milner this week, which you should win.
Oh, goodness. Poor Sargent County tonight. Oh, no.
The less said
It's
about that.
Ellendale.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lisbon the week after, which that will be probably their only opponent till Oaks.
yeah, I think so.
But, yeah, if Oaks wins out, Ellendale wins out, that last one's for the championship of Region 1, which we were all expecting.
By the way, that will matter because there are 3 really good teams in Region 2. If you get second place, it doesn't matter that you're playing at home. You are not guaranteed to win that football game.
Yeah, no, you got Langdon, Park River, Grafton, and then you're looking at that 4 spot of either Thompson or Harvey Wells.
I do not think Grafton will make the playoffs.
You don't think Grafton will?
They're favored tonight. They've got Turtle Mountain, but then they still have to play Langdon, Park River, and Harvey.
Okay.
So I do not actually think Grafton's going to make the playoffs.
What, you think Thompson's going to?
I think it still could come down to Thompson Carrington on the last night of the season. Still could, but obviously Carrington have got to get going. And that's kind of the next topic, so to speak. So Ricky Carrington, and we have, just for the listeners, a little inside look behind the scenes. We have a group chat going on, Jerry, Ricky, and myself on Friday nights. And so we're always aware of what's going on in the other game. Carrington has lost 2 straight on the final play of the game. They could easily be undefeated in the region. Instead, they sit 0-2 after Harvey hits a 30-yard field goal on the final play of the game.
That's a long one for high school.
It is, especially when I saw a college game and a 22-yarder was yanked harder than Blair Walsh.
Oh, that kick will always live in history.
It will.
I remember that play. I remember that kick so much.
Well, of course you do. You're a Vikings fan.
Well, so we were driving back. I was in high school, driving back down from Maple Log Resort. It's a ski resort with the cross-country ski team. We're watching the game on somebody's phone, and I said, Blair Walsh missed this. And they're like, no, Ricky, he's not gonna miss it. It's a chip in. It's 5 yards on. It's on the 5-yard line. It's fine. He kicked it left. I just about died laughing on that on that bus. I was keeled over. It was over for me. I was like, yes, they lost again. those little buzzards, they don't deserve to win this game.
I think what we've just learned is that Ricky's a savage, guys. He's kind of a savage.
I was so happy.
So Carrington falls to 0-2. They've got Park River tonight, and that's where I'm going with this whole media poll nonsense. Can someone please try to justify why Velva is back to number 2 when Park River has given up 6 points per game? They push people around. They're undefeated, and they haven't really been tested. The last 2 weeks, they haven't had their quarterback. It hasn't mattered. They're 4-0. Why is Velva ranked ahead of Park River?
It's because Velva is going through on name recognition only. It's like the Alabama. Alabama isn't good this year, and they're still ranked in the top 25.
I think
literally that.
I genuinely believe that Park River is the most disrespected team in Class A.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
They're doing all of this without their quarterback. Their running back, who is basically a wildcat back right now, ran the ball 30 times for over 230 last week against Thompson. They haven't done a thing wrong. They're huge up front. They're probably the only team that can physically match up with Ellendale, Edgeley, Culm up front. And yet, here they are, 4-0, and they're ranked number 4.
But BJ, we need a team from out west to be in the top 5.
Okay,
if we don't have a team from out west in the top 5, we're disrespecting them.
Is this about participation trophies, or is this about winning games?
This is literally about participation trophies with Velva.
I don't like that. You know me, Ricky. You've been huge on EEK all summer. I've been huge on Park River all summer. I feel bad for the Aggies, and I know the Cardinals are about to play them, but I feel bad for the Aggies that they're being this disrespected.
They don't deserve this. Velva's going to be. So let's see. Who do Velva play tonight?
I think it's Delax Burlington.
Yeah, they played Delax Burlington. If Velva wins this one, they're going to stay in number 2, and Langdon is going to. Carrington and Park River are going to play. That's a game that Carrington could very well win. Mm-hmm. If Carrington does get the win, I mean, Park River area will be 4-1, and Velva, a team that should be undefeated, being 4-1, is a lot different than Park River, a team that shouldn't be undefeated, be at 4-1.
I guess. I just, part of it is we all know the East is better than the West at football. But the other part of it is, like, we have got to get away from name recognition. This is not college football where you just get to reload every year. Kids graduate, and we have seen that Velva's offense isn't very good this year.
No, they're not good.
I just, whatever.
They barely beat Botno.
Barely beat Botno, that's right. Last thought, we talked a lot about the 9-man last week, while Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and New Rockford, Cheyenne, Maddox both won by at least 40. And Lemoore has Hankinson tonight. That could be a game. I'm sure we'll talk about it after the break. That could be a game, but at this point, is it even worth putting one of those teams on a notice that you might be watching their game, because they seem too far ahead of everybody?
They're just light years ahead of everybody else.
It's really,
I mean, Hankinson could maybe put something together, but they're in the same boat that South Border were.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and Lemoore played Hatton Northwood way back in week 0, and they beat them 58-28.
That's right.
And that was a Lemoore team with rust on them. This is a Lemoore team that has been rolling. They're oiled up. They got the WD-40 working. Hankinson beat Hatton Northwood by 22, which big score differential, but not the same as Lemoore.
That's one of the games that we'll talk about when we come back, because Hankinson have a massive opportunity to put themselves on the map tonight. We'll see what we think of that and a whole lot more when the Full 9 Yards podcast continues in a moment.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
the
acute care, clinic.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best. Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm heading to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Welcome back to the Full 9 Yards. Ricky Clavercamp here, and it's time for segment number 2, the preview of this week. Yep, Oaks versus Lisbon, and Oaks is a beat-up squad still, and they're going to be beat up for the rest of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Lisbon's beat up. Their starting quarterback got injured last week.
Oh, no.
So
that tells you something. Your starting quarterback gets injured, and it just doesn't matter because the other team's Valley City.
So Oaks and Valley City both have homecoming games tonight.
Ah, okay.
And Oaks barely beat Mayport CG last week. They got the win, and me and Garrett looked at each other and said, it's the win that you do not bring up at the end of your banquet. You go, that game happened. We got the win. Next game, please.
Do you think either of these teams actually went into the season going, hey, when Lisbon and Oaks get together, it's going to be for outright first place?
No, not at all. I don't think Lisbon expected that. I know Oaks was expecting to be in the top part of the standings, but they didn't expect to have anything happening till probably the end of the year.
And Lisbon got off to such a bad start those first two games.
Oh, terrible. Lisbon loses to Botno 28-6, loses to Park River 30-0. You get to play Hunter 14-6, beat them. Then you get a treat that is Valley City last week. You get to gorge yourself on Highliner, and you win 26-0.
I'm sorry, but did I not say this all offseason? Ricky knows I said this all offseason. Valley City fought and fought and fought to play 11A. Was all that fighting really worth it just to get shut out by Lisbon again?
I mean, it was because they got a better shot to win some games.
Really? Because they have not scored a point against a team that was 11-man last year. They wouldn't be doing any worse in AA, let's say that.
They can beat Mayport tonight.
Yeah, but that team wasn't 11A last year either. So
I'm finding the Massey ratings for that game tonight.
Oh, Valley City has to be favored. Come on now.
They're favored by 20.5 points.
Okay. What's the rating on Lisbon Oaks? Should be Oaks. I would have thought it's Oaks.
Oaks is a 1.5 favorite.
1.5. Wow.
43.5 point total.
Okay. So what do you make then, Ricky, of Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Northern Cass? Because to me, that's for the fourth and final playoff spot.
I'm trying to pull up Northern Cass right here.
Because they've got a 1-1 record in the region. So does Hillsborough.
Hillsborough, 19.5 favorites.
I kind of think the Burros win that as well.
I think the Burros win this one like easily.
I do too. But if they do, then I kind of think Region 1 is set, and it's just the order.
It will be, and it will be Oaks or EEK on top. And then if Hillsborough wins, it'll be Lisbon versus Hillsborough for that final one, and Lisbon and Hillsborough meet that second final game of the season.
And that would be to determine who goes to probably maybe Park River and who has to go to Langdon.
Yeah, and Lisbon's got 2 tough weeks here. Oaks today, Ellendale next week.
That's right. That's
not a fun schedule.
No, it's not.
So Region 1 could very well be set.
Yeah, Region 1 could be set. Before we dive into sort of the big games, Region 2 in theory could be set tonight because Grafton's going to win. Turtle Mountain in 2 region games have been outscored 93-0. Grafton's going to win. Langdon's going to win. Whoever wins Harvey Thompson is in a great spot, and if Carrington cannot beat Park River, that really puts Carrington behind the 8 ball because they would have to probably beat Langdon and then, in order to get the 4 seed, beat Thompson on that final night of the regular season.
Yeah, you're going to be 4 games left, and you will be 0-3. You're going to have to win out then.
Yeah, I don't think 3 gets you in Region 2. I think you have to win 4. I do think this is an interesting game, though, because Park River without a quarterback, that's a lot different than Park River with their quarterback.
Yeah, it's a winnable game. It's a gettable game.
I think so.
And it's a do or die game, essentially.
See, that's the thing. And I've been out at practice this week. Carrington are banged up. And by banged up, I mean that training room is packed. Usually I can slide in there and start joking around with people. There's no room for little old me in that training room. So it's been tough to see the amount of injuries. Carrington does get one of their big guys back, Jacob Heinrichs. They gave him the big old, what do you call it on your hand when you break a finger or whatnot, the big old cast. They casted him up. They gave him the big block cast, and he's going to give it a go tonight. But Carrington need this game. Like I said, they could be 2-0 in the region. Instead, they're 0-2. They need this one. It's also Park River's homecoming.
Oh, boy. So you got momentum playing against you.
A lot of momentum. Yeah, a lot of momentum against us. All right, let's go out west, Ricky. Actually, we're not going anywhere. I'm in Park River. Ricky's in Oaks. We're not going anywhere.
I'm in the rain.
Oh, you poor soul. You
At least I
poor
hope
soul.
it's done raining soon.
Belva and Delax Burlington. This is a show-me
Delax.
game for both teams. For Delax Burlington, if you're really good, go win this game. If you're Velva, I'm sorry. I made my point in the previous segment. I don't think you're that good. Go prove me wrong.
If Velva does not win by more than one score, they're frauds that shouldn't be in the top 5, much less number 2.
Yeah, they're not the second-best team in the state.
No.
They're just not.
EEK is still could probably beat them.
I think so, yeah.
I think Park River area probably proved that they could be the second best team in the state. Mm-hmm. I think EEK is probably still a top 3 team. They shouldn't be 5. I get why they are 5.
Yeah.
But they shouldn't be.
Maybe Hillsboro's better than we all think.
No.
No, okay, never mind.
No, they are not better than we all think. Okay. I understand Hillsboro Central Valley is 3-1, but they are not better.
Wow. Way to poop on that idea, Ricky.
I mean, I'm sorry. The Burros, they're fine. The only reason they were still in that game against Oaks was because Oaks had 3 injuries happen during that game. So much adversity, throwing Bo Thorpe, for crying out loud, to return punts when he can't catch a ball to save his life. He missed the first one. The only reason the Burros even got a touchdown in that second half was because Bo tried to catch a punt when he shouldn't have. That's it.
I'm sorry.
It would have been a 3-score game.
I'm sorry. This is one of the best athletes in Oaks High School, and you're telling me he can't catch a ball?
He couldn't catch it because he doesn't catch the ball. He throws it.
Oh, God.
He hasn't caught a ball in probably ages. He probably catches play catch, but he hasn't caught a punt.
This is such good radio right now. Oh, my gosh. If you don't listen to the show, you're wrong.
Bo, go have fun. And he's like, okay, I'll go catch the ball. And they're like, no, Bo, run away. And he's like, what? And he tried to grab it, and he missed it.
Oh my goodness! All right, let's move on to the 9-man because New Rockford Cheyenne-Matic have North Prairie, and New Rockford Cheyenne-Matic have now won 16 straight games by at least 30
Mark
points.
It 17.
You don't even think there's a chance?
No, mark it 17.
Lamore
Littrell Marion will also roll over Hankinson.
Really?
Lamore Littrell Marion is a machine that can't be stopped.
They are. But are you at all intrigued by having Gunnar Thielges on one side and Rayshawn Earl on the other?
Oh, sure. Yeah, that's awesome. Lamore wins by 30. I mean, last year they played against each other in the second round of second round of the postseason. They won 76-13.
Oh my gosh, that's the game where Gunnar had like 9 touchdowns and 450 yards.
In the regular season, they beat him 60-16. Rayshawn Earl was still on that team.
That's a good point.
This isn't a game. This is just a practice.
We are just steamrolling towards 9 a.m. at the Dakota Bowl being Lemoore and New Rockford.
There's no shot. It's not. Prove me wrong. Anyone in the state, I am asking anyone to prove me wrong, because no one's stopping Lemoore and no one's stopping New Rockford Cheyenne. No one.
The only team that I would give an outside chance to is Linton, but they're going to have to go to Lemoore in order to do it.
Yep.
That's
and
the
guess
problem.
what that final score was last year?
I remember it was rather one-sided.
52-16.
Yeah.
Lemoore runs the table.
I don't think you're wrong.
You can get your tickets now.
Do you know what's scary about Lemoore? They are doing all of this, and Mason has yet to get going. He is completing 35% of his passes. Imagine when he gets going. I mean, it's going to be absurd once Mason gets going.
This team has known nothing but success.
That's right.
Since 2018. They haven't not made the postseason since 2017.
And they've won a title.
They've won 1 title in that time. They've been to the championship game twice.
That's right. Yep.
This is a dynasty, and no one's stopping them this year.
Except for maybe New Rockford Cheyenne-Matic.
But that's not till the end.
That's not till the end. Speaking of the end.
Are we there?
We are there.
Yeah, you're running the recording this time, so I can't. Yeah.
We are there.
Yeah, we're there. We might as well send it on our way then. Edward Jones pregame show is coming up next for Homecoming for Oaks. Garrett Meal will be joining us eventually here, probably at 7 o'clock he'll join us. BJ, we'll send you on your way. say go Cardinals.
And go Tornadoes, and we'll do it again next week.
Do it again next week, 6 o'clock, same bat time, same bat channels. This has been the Full 9 Yards. Football coming up next.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the NDHSAA and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The snap is back, and Fritz gets a line drive kick away that is fielded by Zink at the rugby 45. Inside the 35, he angles left. He's got a lot of room. There goes McCain Zink. Touchdown, Carrington. A 45-yard punt return. The first special teams touchdown of the year for the Cardinals.
Carrington Cardinal football on 1600 100.1 The Cardinal and the Cardinal YouTube channel is brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Central City H2O, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Dakota Central, Bremer Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Leading Edge Equipment, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Central Pharmacy, and the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition.
Motion left to right from Corbin Clifton. Handed that way. Peyton Harrington with a lot of room, and he is gone. Peyton Harrington with his first rushing touchdown of the season from 25 yards.
Now, Carrington Cardinal football.
We welcome you to soggy Park River, North Dakota, although the field is holding up better than you may expect considering the circumstances. Cardinal football on the radio and on the KDAK, the Cardinal YouTube channel. And tonight, the Cardinals 1-3 on the year, 0-2 with 2 losses on the game's final play in region action, take on the undefeated 4th-ranked Park River area Aggies in Park River's homecoming football game. Happy to have you with us. Coming up at the top of the hour, Wyatt Reed will be on camera. Vinny Rappel will join us, and we will bring you the play-by-play of Carrington and Park River. 1 week ago, well, close games for both teams. Park River did not have their quarterback. More on that in just a second. And throughout our pregame coverage, they defeated Thompson 14-12, a good win for the Aggies a week ago. And, of course, last week, Carrington, a second consecutive loss on the final play of the football game. This time a 30-yard field goal, and Harvey Wells County got the better of CHS 30-27. The Cardinals also get a little bit of a lift. We know how injured they've been, so it's, I guess, not a huge surprise when somebody actually comes back from being injured at this point. But they do get Jacob Heinrichs back. He will have the big glove-type mitt, the big padded mitt on his right hand after breaking a finger, his middle finger, in fact, 2 weeks ago against Grafton. He will have the cast on it, the big cast, and we will see him defensively. Kyle Smith says he probably will not use Jacob offensively unless it is just brutally obvious that he has to tonight. And so we'll see what that looks like for Carrington. They come in, as we mentioned, 1-3. However, last week was the first 300-yard offensive game of the season for the Cardinals, and it was split pretty evenly. They also got a special teams touchdown. They did a lot right last week, and that's why it was a real bummer that they did not get the win over Harvey Wells County. For Park River area, this is a team that, if you recall, a year ago, they came in and spoiled Carrington's homecoming, and they got the job done in the first half where they ran 44 plays. Carrington ran 10 in that first half. The Aggies led throughout and ended up winning the ball game in the fourth quarter after Carrington, despite that poor first half, it actually come back to take a lead in the third quarter. However, this game could move pretty quick. We might not be here for very long. Why? Because Carrington, we know, would like to run the football, and we are absolutely certain Park River is going to run the football. There's two reasons for that. One, they're probably just physically the biggest offensive line in Class 11A, not named Ellendale Edgley-Combe. They're massive across the front. When we get to the lineups, we'll tell you how massive they are. The second reason, they don't have Jackson Amdahl. Amdahl broke his hand on the follow-through of a pass 2 weeks ago against Rugby. Shouldn't say he broke his hand. He broke his index finger on his throwing hand laterally across it. There was a hairline fracture. Now, he is going to try and give it a go tonight at safety, but he's not ready to play quarterback yet. So you go from one very impressive Amdahl to another. Tucker Amdahl will take the snaps. We are very cautious about calling him a quarterback because even the Park River coaching staff, including head coach Jordan Hollingsworth, do not list him as a quarterback. They list him as a running back. They're basically using him in a wildcat, and that is what we will see for the vast majority tonight of this football game against Park River. A lot more to talk about tonight. This is a Park River team that gives up 6 points per game. They're stingy defensively, really stingy. They've only given up double figures once, and that was last week, and that was only 12 points. So this is a really good football team that Carrington are up against tonight. It's also a game that Carrington really need to win. And the reason why is that Langdon is still on the schedule. Can you get to the playoffs with 4 wins in Region 2? The answer is yes. If that happens, it probably means that the regular season finale with Thompson is for the final playoff spot. Can you get there with 3? Probably not. And with Langdon still on the schedule, Carrington knows they need to beat either Park River and Langdon, win the rest of their games, and that is at bare minimum to try and get that 4th playoff spot, which, as we talked about on the Full 9 Yards podcast, with as poor as it's going right now for Region 1, all you really need to do is get in the playoffs, and you've got a shot in Region 2. Right now, our first break. When we come back, we'll take a look at what else is going on in North Dakota. There are big games everywhere, including on our sister station KDDR that you'll be able to listen to after our game is complete. And we will take a look at all that when Cardinal football continues in a moment.
Are you looking for secure investment with options? Well, we have a CD special for you. Hi, this is Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward Carrington. Our triple option CD features a great rate plus the option to withdraw funds, add funds, and change the rate once during the term of the CD. Stop in today for all the details, helping you save with confidence. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions do apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now is the time, now is the time. Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly, knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
It's Carrington and Park River coming up. The Cardinals looking for their first region win of the year. Let's take a look at the Region 2A standings, which currently show Langdon, Park River, and Grafton, all at 2-0 now. Harvey Wells County and Thompson are both 1-1. They played tonight, and yes, Carrington, you do have a rooting interest in that. We'll get to that in just a second. Carrington, Rugby, and Turtle Mountain are all 0-2 within league play at this stage of things. Now, tonight it is Langdon at Rugby. You would expect the Cardinals to take care of that. We are absolutely certain that Grafton will take care of Turtle Mountain. And then Harvey Wells County and Thompson. Now, what is the rooting interest for Carrington? Well, the rooting interest is for Thompson to win that football game because there's nothing Carrington can do about a Harvey Wells County game. They've already played it. Yes, it was close. Yes, it was a bummer that it didn't go the way that Carrington wanted it to go, but you can't get it back. You still have a chance to beat Thompson. So the Cardinals would like to see the Thompson Tommies hold serve at home against Harvey Wells County. Elsewhere in the state of North Dakota tonight, there is a lot going on, including in Region 1 where it's Oaks and Lisbon coming up in an hour and a half's time on our sister station, KDDR, the Tornado, 1220, 100.3 and 95.9. Also in Region 1, Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Northern Cass. That probably decides who gets the fourth and final playoff spot out of that region. You've got Sargent County at an angry Ellendale Edgeley-Colm team after losing 6-0 to Hillsborough, Central Valley a week ago. And then there's Mayport CG and the Valley City Highliners. You can hear it at 6:30 on the Voice of the Valley, KOVC 1490. Valley City has not scored a point against a team that played 11-man football last year. The good news for them, the Patriots didn't play 11-man football last year. Elsewhere in the state tonight, it is Belva at Delax Burlington. The Lakers are undefeated at 4-0, and that may very well decide who gets the number 1 seed in Region 3. And in Region 4, they have not played in 12 years. Tonight they do. Central McLean and Southern McLean. The Rough Riders are still undefeated. They are 4-0, 3-0 in region play. Remember, that was the opening night loss for Carrington. Now, other local teams in action include Lemoore, Litchville, Marion. The second-ranked Lobos are hosting the Hankinson Pirates at Townsend Field in Lemoore tonight. And top-ranked New Rockford Cheyenne Maddock are at North Prairie. Also, Griggs Midcoda off to a great start. They are in Northwood to take on the Thunder of Hatton Northwood. You would expect Griggs Midcoda to win that football game and probably get themselves to 4-0. They are receiving votes in the polls in 9-man, and it has been a very good start for the Titans, a local team in the north central part of North Dakota. The Cardinals and the Park River area Aggies are coming up, and when we come back, we'll get our pregame chat with the head coach of the Cardinals, Kyle Smith, in his 9th year, and we will do that when Cardinal football continues right after these words.
The world never stands still, and every day brings new challenges to rise to. But nothing says you have to do it alone. Bremer Bank helped small businesses get more than $1.5 billion in PPP loans. And we're ready to help you and your business keep going and growing. Let's see what we can do together. Find out more at bremer.com.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-price, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals!
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hard-working partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
Back in Park River, it is the Cardinals and Aggies coming up. Time to get the pregame thoughts of head coach Kyle Smith. And, Coach, you walk around your facility through the week, you see a whole bunch of guys who are dinged up, sore, they're hurting, they're whatever. And yet on Friday night, there's still a real hunger to get this done.
There is, and that's the nature of the game. We're dinged up. I'm sure other teams in the state are dinged up, but the kids are tough. You know, Jacob Heinrich played a couple weeks ago, half with a broken hand. We got kids playing. Last weekend, Tate played defense, but really couldn't play offense because he didn't have much in his ankle. So it's unfortunate part of the game. Kids are dinged up, but come Friday night, we'll see how many are ready to go and how many are tough enough to play.
The Harvey game, there were a lot of positives to take from that game, not the least of which you have Tate in the backfield and Peyton and McCade and Gabe, and they all really contributed. That may have been Gabe's best career game to this point. McCade has about 200 all-purpose yards. Peyton leads the team in rushing. That was a really good night from the backfield.
And it's nice to spread it out like that. You know, teams can't focus on McCade. They can't focus on Tate. They can't focus on Max. You know, there's just, we got a lot of weapons back there, and we're starting to figure out things, how we can use them. And again, like you said, Gabe, we knew he had it in him, and he finally showed what he can do. You know, he said all year, I can't catch, and I don't think he's dropped a ball in 3 weeks. So he's got a lot more confidence in that regard, and he's a great blocker. So, you know, it's coming together, and we just need to put together 4 quarters of good football, limit penalties. You know, we didn't have any turnovers last week, but we had way too many penalties. So I think if we can fix that issue, we're going to be very competitive.
When teams try to game plan against you, do you see any different tendencies because almost all of your catches do come out of the backfield rather than the traditional way, throwing it out to wide receivers and letting them make plays?
Yeah, I think they pack the box, especially early in possessions, you know, 1st and 10, 2nd and 10. And, you know, that's something that we've been used to for the last 3 years because of the offense we run, and we run the ball first, then we pass it second. So, you know, it's really timing that and catching teams by surprise. But, you know, we're so used to that box being packed, and we've been able to run the ball effectively with it packed as well. So it's just something we see every week, so it's not a surprise.
Speaking of the box being packed, I got a feeling that's what we're going to see tonight. You're facing Park River. This is an extremely different Park River than it was 2 weeks ago because Jackson Amdahl's not available, which completely last 2 weeks has eliminated their passing game. They've thrown for a total of 3 yards in their last 2 games, but they're big up front. So what challenges does this present?
It's stopping the run and stopping the explosive play, just like it has been all year. Last week it was more stopping the explosive pass play, which we didn't do a good job of. This week we got to stop their sweep. They're really good at it. They're fast. They get out. They're big. We need to force them into trying to throw the ball without Amdahl playing, and so that's our game plan, is to pack the box a little bit ourselves and make them get uncomfortable.
A big key tonight will be the speed of not just your front 4, but your linebackers and the ability to see things before it happens. That's really the way you have to combat.
Yeah, you got to make them run horizontally and not vertically, and you do that by your ends doing a good job stretching plays to the sideline. And Schramm, number 80, is quite an athlete. He's a kid that hurt us last year, and he's just as fast and just as quick this year. So he's a kid that we can't let get vertical on us, and we can't let him run open routes in the field and catch the ball. So he's capable of carrying the ball, catching the ball, a lot of things, and they have other weapons too. But, you know, our focus will be trying to shut down that run game, and especially Mr. Schramm.
What do you make of them defensively? They do not give up many points per game, just 6 points per game, and winning all 4 games. What do they do well?
Well, they're big up front, so they're hard to move around. You know, we're hoping that our offense in opening horizontal gaps versus vertical gaps will be a little bit of an advantage. Their linebackers are super aggressive. They attack the ball, so we'll have to try and throw a little deception in there and then get them off balance that way. And at the same time, we need to throw the ball a little bit to keep them honest at the linebacker position. So a combination of all that and moving the chains and keeping them on the field and wearing those big guys down will be a big part of us being successful.
I know you don't draw it up this way, but the last 2 weeks, a lot of your success has come from broken plays where Max just makes something out of nothing against a hyper-aggressive defense. Might that be important again tonight?
Absolutely, and that's an important part, I think, of any successful team is your quarterback keeping plays alive with his legs, and Max has done a great job of that, and he sees well when he's on the run, and he can throw it, he can tuck it and run it, so we expect to have to continue some of that tonight, and he's done a good job hitting open receivers as well. So, yeah, Max is a big part of our being successful offensively, and last week we kind of broke out of things a little bit, and hopefully that continues tonight.
Well, Coach, Coach, really good performance, first 300-yard game offensively a week ago. Good luck tonight, and see if you can't get that first region win this evening.
We're certainly going to give it a heck. Thanks, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Kyle Smith. And when we come back, the Bassett Motors starting lineups when Cardinal football continues in a moment.
On the field, every second counts. And when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements. Every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Cardinals and Park River Aggies coming up. It is time for the Bassett Motors starting lineups. Bassett Motors has a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The sales crew offers friendly personal service. Bassett Motors, where our customers send their friends. Call today, 652-2955. Well, the Carrington Cardinals have won the toss and have chosen to defer their option to the second half, so let's give you the Park River offense first. The tackles are a 6'2", 276-pound senior Reeves Jorgensen and a 5'6", 276-pound sophomore Henry Sveen. The guards, a 5'9", 241-pound senior Tyler Johnson and a 5'8", 266-pound junior Kaysen Twomley. And the centers, the 5'10", 186-pound sophomore Simon Zickman. The wide receivers, there are two, including last year's starting quarterback, the 5'10", 148-pound senior Jace Rosinski. Also, the very dangerous 5'8", 153-pound senior Brennan Schramm, who has 13 catches on the year. The running backs are Luke Schierick, a 6'1", 175-pound senior, and Kieran Sullivan, a 5'8", 154-pound senior. And the Wildcat back, we will refer to him as tonight, is the 5'10", 163-pound senior Tucker Amdahl, who has thrown for 8 yards this year and run for 533 and 7 touchdowns. Now, Kyle Smith's Carrington defense, and the defensive ends, Hayden Hoggle, a 6'2", 175-pound sophomore, and Alec Threadgold, a 6'4", 210-pound junior. Now, Carrington will go with 5 up front against this run-first team. Jacob Heinrichs will be at one of the defensive tackle spots. He's coming off of that injury. The 6', 220-pound senior. The other defensive tackle is Cody Otto at 6'3", 220, a senior. And the nose tackle is Chuck Jorgensen, the 6', 280-pound junior. The linebackers, McCade Zink, 5'10", 170, a senior, and Gabe Clifton, 5'11", 160, a junior. They're outside of Tate Wolski, the 6'1", 195-pound senior. And the corners are Max Whitman, 6'1", 175, a senior, and Peyton Harrington, 5'7", 155, a senior. The safety tonight will be Maddox McAloney at 6'3", 160, a senior. Eventually, the Carrington Cardinals will have the football, provided this goes how almost every football game in the history of ever has gone. And their tackles are Hayden Hoggle, a 6'2", 175-pound sophomore, and Kirby Freeman, a 5'11", 210-pound junior. The guards are Cody Otto, the 6'3", 220-pound senior, and Alec Threadgold, the 6'4", 210-pound junior. And the center is Chuck Jorgensen, the 6', 280-pound junior. The wide receivers, Maddox McAloney, a 6'3", 160-pound senior, and Peyton Harrington, a 5'7", 155-pound senior. The running backs, Tate Wolski, 6'1", 195, a senior, and McCade Zink, 5'10", 170, a senior. And the quarterback is the 6'1", 175-pound senior, Max Whitman. He has thrown for 340 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. He has run the ball for 104 yards, and he has a 46-yard touchdown reception. The defense for the Park River area Aggies, they're going to play a 4-4-3. The defensive ends are 5'10", 186-pound sophomore Simon Zickman and 5'9", 241-pound senior Tyler Johnson. The defensive tackles, Kason Twomley, a 5'8", 266-pound junior, and Reeves Jorgensen, a 6'2", 276-pound senior. The linebackers, Nixon Buckmiller, a 5'. That is not correct. I don't think it is. Let me check my notes real quick. No, Luke Sherrick is the linebacker, 5'11", 190, a senior, and Dominic Hoffert, a 6', 190-pound senior. The middle linebackers are Roman Carlson, a 5'11", 149-pound freshman, and the senior Tucker Amdahl at 5'10", 163. The corners are Brennan Schramm, 6', 185, a junior, and Jackson Hell, a 5'6", 125-pound senior, and the safety is Kieran Sullivan, a 5'8", 154-pound senior. I have the wrong defense here, and that's all right. We have the right defensive line and the right one of the right corners, but the rest of it, I don't know what happened there. Nonetheless, Carrington are in white tops with cardinal red numbers, cardinal red pants, cardinal red helmets, while on their homecoming, Park River is in all black with white numbers, black pants as well. Wyatt is here, and so too is Vinny Rappel. And Vinny, a very important football game for Carrington, because if you win it, and you take care of the games you should take care of, you have that last game at home with a chance to get in the playoffs. You lose this one, you have to sweep the rest of the year, and that includes beating Langdon.
Absolutely. It's a lot of pressure on Carrington, but we'll see if they can get it done.
And before we go any further, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from Park River, this is Cardinal Football.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
It is an absolutely awful weather night. And it has been an awful weather day, and yesterday was not any better. It has been raining nonstop. We are at 62 degrees. We started the day at 59 degrees. It has not changed much. There's not a ton of wind, which might be the saving grace of this game, but it is raining hard, and it is scheduled to ease up. Anyone want to guess where it's supposed to ease up? About 9 o'clock when we're all out of here. Of course, that's when it's going to ease up. So it is the Cardinals and Aggies. Happy to have you with us on KDAK FM 100.1 AM 1600 The Cardinal, on the KDAK The Cardinal mobile app, all around the world at newsdakota.com, on the smart speaker by asking it to play KDAK The Cardinal, and tonight on the KDAK The Cardinal YouTube channel. We take our final pregame break here, and when we come back, the opening kick as Carrington and Park River do battle. This is Cardinal football.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
love,
acute care, clinic.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit proeyecarecenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best. Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Tonight's national anthem, as it is homecoming in Park River. You know, it's a good thing homecoming dances are done indoors on a night like tonight. BJ Walters, Vinny Rappel with you, as is Wyatt Reed. And look, you guys already know this. If Wyatt could be on a roof, he would. He is blocked by some obstruction. We know he's going to do as great of a job as he can. He's showing you the obstruction right now. He's doing as great a job as he can. He even tried to talk his way onto the roof in the rain. I said, now, Wyatt, come on, buddy. We don't need you getting sick out there. And so now, Carrington and Park River. Tucker Omdahl is back to get the kick, as is Brennan Schramm. Just about ready to go. We're happy to have you with us. Parker Bickett will tee it up. Carrington from left to right across your radio dial and internet stream. The opposite way go the Aggies. Can Carrington get their first region win of the year? It's not like they've been far off. It's come down to the final play of the game twice. So here we go. Parker Bickett has it lined up. He takes about 13 yards on his run-up. And away we go from Park River, North Dakota. Bickett's kick is away as toe meets leather. It's headed towards Omdahl at his own 15. He angles to his left across the 30 with room over midfield. Omdahl down the sideline, and he is going to take the opening kick all the way. Touchdown, Park River.
Returned by Tucker Omdahl,
85 yards. And the Aggies lead 6-0. Everything got sucked up in between the hash marks. Omdahl takes it outside. And Vinny, I'm not that athletic, but I might have been able to score with that kind of room on the outside.
Yep, their outside contain just was not there. That left a big hole for the team.
So now a 2-point try, 13 seconds in. It is out of the shotgun. We will not refer to Tucker Amdahl as a quarterback. He is a wildcat back. He's got Rasinski back there with him. Man in motion is Schramm. And Amdahl slips. Yep, there's the first instance of the soggy field. He never had a chance to get going. And so 13 seconds in on the Bank Forward scoreboard, our new score, Park River 6 and Carrington nothing. And Cardinal football will continue right after this.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
The opening kick gets taken 85 yards, and so it's 6-0 Park River, 13 seconds into the ball game. Luke Sherrick will kick it away, and back deep to get it. Peyton Harrington and McCade Zink, they stand at their own 10. Sherrick's kick is headed towards Harrington at his 13. He angles left across the 20. He's got room over the 30. And Peyton Harrington's all the way out to the 35-yard line. Well, the two return teams are ready to go tonight, boys. My goodness. So now here comes the Cardinal offense, led by the senior Max Whitman. Already playing a little bit of catch-up. The ball is marked at the 35-yard line. Carrington will come out with everything heavy to the left. Tight end, wingback left, two receivers left to the short side. Now they will flip the tight end and wingback to the right, and McCade Zink is on the left hip of Max Whitman. The senior quarterback wants to snap. He's got it from Chuck Jorgensen. Crisscross handoff. It's Tate Wolski over the 35 to the 37-yard line, and Tate gets a couple.
Like a gain of about 2 or 3 on the play.
It will be 2nd down and 8 at the 37. Moving left to right, Carrington. 45 seconds gone. Bank Forward first quarter scoreboard, 6-0 Park River. Same formation, except they start out in it this time. Tight end, wing back right, two receivers short side left. From the left hash at the 37-yard line, Max Whitman shotgun has the snap. He wants to throw it for the first time tonight. He stands. Now he is flush. Now he is sacked. And he got sacked by Luke Sherrick. And it's for a 9-yard loss. And it's 3rd down and 17 now, back at the 28. Offensive line gave up 4 sacks last week, but they were better in the second half than they were in the first half. Now 3 receivers left. Tight end right, Gabe Clifton. Shotgun with Zink on the left hip of Whitman. Max calls for the snap from Jacob Heinrichs, who is getting the start at center. It's a screen. It's McCade Zink with room over the 30, across the 35 to the 40. And Whitman gets about 12 of it back, but he needed 17, and so it's 4th down.
There by Kieran Sullivan. It'll bring up a 4th and
So 4th down and about 5 for the Cardinals coming up.
Well, BJ, we'll see if Park River's offense can get started here.
Yeah, you're already up 6-0. You haven't run an offensive play yet.
Yeah.
4th down and 5. Back deep to get the kick, Sherrick and Schramm. Parker Bickett's had a good season punting, and this is a good one. Bounces at the 25, and it's died down at the 24. That's 39 more yards. Bickett comes in averaging 37 per punt, and he had that 53-yarder last week. So now Everybody in this stadium knows what's coming. There's going to be a heavy dose of running the football because if you look at Coach Hollingsworth's starting lineup, he does not even bother listing anyone as a quarterback.
Wow.
It is running backs everywhere, including Tucker Amdahl. And a little confusion here. I'm not sure what it was about. Oh, is there blood maybe going on? A forced substitution here as Oberg has to check in for Noah Troftgruben. That does result in a replay of the play clock, which is just going to be the back judge tonight because I don't see a play clock. There isn't one. 1st and 10, Park River on their own 24-yard line. And under the center, that is not Amdahl, though he does get a toss and gets out to the 31-yard line for 7 yards. That was a snap taken by Wyatt Carlson. When they do have a quarterback in the game, it will be Carlson. They just gave it to Amdahl for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down and 3 on the left hash. 3 minutes gone, 6-0 Aggies. They will huddle about 15 yards back and rush to the line of scrimmage. They don't want you to have a chance to line up correctly defensively. Carrington in a 5-3-3, as we told you. They did work on their 4-3 just in case Jackson Amdahl was going to play. He does not. Now out of the Wildcat. And I don't think they got the snap off in time. They did not. It is a delay of game. And so 2nd down and 3 becomes 2nd down and 8. And any way you can get Park River into long yardage is advantageous tonight. Even if everybody had Peyton Manning out there, it'd be somewhat difficult to throw in these conditions with receivers running routes. You can already see some mud piles on the field from warm-up. 2nd and 8, Wildcat snap to Amdahl going right across the 30, and he's over the 35 with a 1st down. Tucker Amdahl's all the way to the 38 for 12 yards and a 1st down.
Flock of Cardinals to take him down.
He comes in,
1st down.
Vinny already having run for 533 yards and 7 touchdowns this season in 4 games.
Yeah, not a great start for Carrington's defense, but we'll see if the little wet conditions can help them out here.
1st and 10, center of the field, 38-yard line, moving right to left. Carlson is in position to take a shotgun snap. He tries to move Tucker Amdahl. Tucker Amdahl says, nah. So now Carlson takes a snap and gives to Amdahl, and he's wrapped up immediately. First man in there was Cody Otto to make the play, and Carrington don't give up a whole lot on 1st down. In fact, it is no gain at all for Amdahl. 2nd and 10. Real nice job by Cody to come down from his defensive tackle spot. Now, Chuck Jorgensen is the nose guard. He's the middle guy. Cody and also Jacob Heinrichs are in there as well. Heinrichs is playing nose guard at the moment. Shotgun, Carlson will keep it going right. He's hit at the 40 and leans forward to the 42. He gets about 5. And it'll bring up 3rd down, and here's an opportunity to get off the field here. 3rd down and 5. Actually, call it 6. 3rd down and 6 for Park River on their own 42. The spot needed is the 48. The ball in the middle of the field with 6:35 and counting 1st quarter. On the bank forward scoreboard, it is 6-0 Aggies on the opening kick return for a touchdown. Shotgun, and running to his left with room over the 45 to midfield, and slipping is Amdahl. At the 49, it's good for a 1st down. And on 3rd down and 6, Amdahl gets 7.
Carrington's going to have to tighten up on their defense.
This is not necessarily going to be one of those games where it's a 60-yard, run on every play, but Park River more than happy to nickel and dime it down the field. Carlson goes under center from his own 49 left hash. Schramm, the motion man from left to right. And a give right up the middle, and immediately in there was Alec Threadgold to hold Amdahl to a yard. Second down and 9. Interesting to see Threadgold is standing at the snap. He is not in a 3-point stance. He's always in a 2-point stance right now.
Yeah, it's an interesting stance, but we'll see if that helps him with the slipperiness of the field a little bit. Maybe that's helpful.
We've already seen Amdahl slip twice, including on the 2-point try. Wingbacks and tight ends in there. Man in motion into the backfield. It's Schramm, and they'll give it to Schramm. And he's inside the 40. Look out. Schramm with room at the 20, and he is inside the 10, and he'll score. Brennan Schramm, 50 yards, touchdown.
Looks like he ran right through the middle of the Carrington defense. I don't know. It looked like Max Whitman was there that just slipped.
And Schramm goes 50 on his first carry. And it's 12-0 Park River with 5:13 to play in the opening quarter on the Bank Forward scoreboard. Again, they'll go for 2. And they'll have 2 receivers split left. Shotgun for Amdahl, and did they not get it off again? I think they're getting called for delay of game again. They are. Well, this is not a conversation for now, and I fully acknowledge that this is not a conversation for now. But it would be really helpful to have play clocks at every stadium. Now the 2-point play. Amdahl is going to run it, going right, and he's hit right at the 6. A flag comes in. I think this is going to be insignificant. It may be holding behind the play. If it is, Carrington will decline it. And yes, you can decline a penalty on an extra point. How that became controversial last week, I will never know. 5:13 to go. First quarter, Bank Forward scoreboard, new score. Park River 12, Carrington nothing. And Cardinal football will return right after this.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
Cardinals down 12-0. The kick is fielded by Harrington at his own 14, across the 20, angling left at the 30, over the 35 to the 40. Peyton Harrington with room over midfield. Peyton Harrington all the way to the Park River 48-yard line. A very good return by Peyton Harrington gives Carrington pretty good field position to begin what is their second possession of the night. McCade Zink loses 3 on first down after a big return by Peyton Harrington.
Carrington's going to need to try to pass here on 2nd down and long.
They did try one pass play on their opening possession. It unfortunately ended in a sack. It's 2nd down and 13 here from their own 49, center of the field. 2 receivers right, none to the left, but a wing and a tight end left. Whitman to throw. Stands, steps up, he's hit. He got away, now he's going to throw it on the move, and it's caught by Harrington at the Park River 31. What a catch by Peyton Harrington. 20 yards on the right sideline. He was covered by Carter Oberg. What a great grab for Carrington's initial first down of the evening. Really a nice play by Peyton. They give him the 30, so it's 21 yards, and Max Whitman is 2 for 2 at the outset through the air with a sack. Carrington runs up to the line of scrimmage from 20 yards back. The center is Jacob Heinrichs right now. Chuck Jorgensen is playing left tackle. Split shotgun backfield from the right hash at the 30. It's a give to McCade Zink, and again, he's wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, and that's Tucker Omdahl.
The run game does not seem to be working for Carrington very much, so they're going to have to try to pass.
This is a Park River defensive front. When you look at it, they average 243 pounds. That's a big defensive line they've got out there. Park River's a big team. I mean, that's their strength. They're just big. 3:30 to go in the first quarter. It's a heck of a head start when you're this big. Man in motion. Wolski run the option right. Whitman inside the 30. Makes a man miss and gets to the 29 for a yard. Whitman on the year has carried the football 39 times now for 105 yards, and he had that nice touchdown run against Grafton 2 weeks ago. 3rd down and 9. Carrington in the ball game is 0 for 1 on their 3rd downs. From inside the right hash, but not quite in the middle of the field. 2 receivers left, tight end and a wing to the right. The wing is Jacob Basons. Shotgun with Zink on the left hip of Whitman. Max sends Basons in motion and fakes it to him. He wants to throw. Whitman steps up. He's being pressured. He's sacked. Way back at the 35-yard line by Luke Sherrick. A 6-yard sack.
Number 7, Luke Sherrick.
Tough play for Max Whitman when he's on the run. It's hard to hit those receivers when they're 20 yards down the field.
And here's a problem for Carrington. It's 4th and 15. Nobody's kicking a 50-yard field goal. You're not punting from here. Well, apparently they are punting from here. Here comes Parker Bickett. I think the conditions play into this. Maybe he can kick about a 30-yard punt here. The snap bounces in. His punt is going to bounce inside the 10 and go out of bounds at the 4. That's a perfect 31-yard punt. And so Park River starts at their own 4. And Cardinal football all season long brought to you in part by Bickett Insurance. For your free estimate on auto, farm, home, business, or life insurance, call Bickett Insurance 652-1775, located near the roundabout in Carrington. So here comes Park River. They've had the ball once. 7 plays, 81 yards for the touchdown. They've also taken the opening kick of the game back for a touchdown. This time, they come out with Carlson under the center. The deep back is the same deep back as it always is, Tucker Omdahl, and now they'll give it to Schramm. And Schramm is met right at the 6. Let's give him about 2 on that one. 2nd down and 8 upcoming for the Aggies. Final 100 seconds of our first quarter here on the Bank Forward scoreboard, and Carrington trailing it by a count of 12-0 to 4th-ranked Park River. 2nd and 8 from the 6. The ball's pretty much in the center of the field. If you remember what the sidelines at Cardinal Stadium looked like against Harvey last year with all that rain, that's what the middle of the field is starting to look like here in Park River. single setback, and a give to Amdahl, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, leans forward to the 8-yard line, and I think the first contact was made by Gabe Clifton. And Chuck Jorgensen's also in on the play. So it's 3rd down and 6 at the 8-yard line. This should be, could be, might be the final play of our first quarter. It's been a good quarter for Park River and Carrington. I know this is going to sound like a pun, but they're looking for their footing tonight. It's not meant as a pun. It really isn't. 3rd down, shotgun, man in motion, Schramm. They'll toss it to Schramm. He gets towards the edge and gets taken down inside the 14, so I don't think he got it. Also, that's a pass from Amdahl. He flipped it forward to Schramm for 4 yards. It will be 4th down when we start the second quarter. 4th down, and I know it's tempting, but there's no way.
About a yard short of the first down.
There's no way they go for this from their own 13. Also, did he go out of bounds? He must have gone out of bounds because the clock is stopped. And now they are going to wind the clock. Park River does not have to snap it again. Park River will not snap it again. It's 4th and 1 on their own 13-yard line. You might want to stick it pretty close. You might not want to go too far because we're going to see an interesting decision when we come back. Cardinals trail after 1 quarter, 12-0 on the Bank Forward scoreboard, and Cardinal football continues in a moment.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
It is 4th down and 1, Park River on their own 13-yard line as we get ready to go to the second quarter. And do I see a punt formation? I sure don't. 4th and 1, they're going to go for this. They're lined up in the tush-push formation, trying to get Carrington to jump. Moving left is Amdahl. He leans forward. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got this. It is very close. Carrington may have gotten a stop on the Park River 14-yard line. Let's see. It's a first down. Boy, not by much. That was awfully close and awfully dangerous, Vinny.
Great effort by Park River there.
Carrington just about stopped Tucker Amdahl, but not quite. He's got 30 yards rushing and 4 yards passing, which he came in with 8 yards passing for the season. That's not what he does. He runs. Shotgun Carlson. On first down, it's a wide snap. Give it. Amdahl across the 15 to the 16. And on the tackle was McCade Zink. Cardinals hold him to about 2 yards, and it's 2nd down and 8. You can see if you're watching the great camera work of Wyatt Reed, you see how awful it looks on the YouTube stream? Guys, it really is weather-wise that bad out here. 2nd down and 7 at their own 17 for Park River, leading 12-0. Shotgun formation, Carlson, although I think it has stopped raining for the moment. Carlson wants to throw, and he slips as he tried to retreat. Now he takes off, and he's hit and taken down at the 20 by Gabe Clifton. So Wyatt Carlson gets 3, and it's 3rd down.
Tackled there by number 34, Clifton.
Maybe it's just the slippery conditions, but it looked like to me that he could have made a throw there.
Yeah, as he sort of went to step into a throw, he lost his footing. And where's he at? In the middle of the field where the grass is just all chewed up. I mean, it is. They would need a Zamboni during halftime for this one. 3rd down and 4 at the 20. Under the center, Carlson trips tight right. And Carlson tosses to the right. Here comes Amdahl. He's hit. He's stood up. He doesn't go anywhere. He gets a yard. And Carrington forced 4th down. Clifton again in there on the play. And this time, I think Park River will very likely punt the football. Back deep to get it, Max Whitman and Jacob Basons. Here's the other thing. I don't know how far back you really go. Yeah, the 50-yard line is about it. Be very careful here because Tucker Amdahl is the punter. So be very careful here if you're Carrington. Amdahl has the snap, and he does put the right foot into it. End over end to Basons at his own 41. He's across midfield going right. JB over the 45, and he gets out of bounds at the 44-yard line. So a 37-yard punt and a 14-yard return. Carrington has it with some pretty good starting field position, Vinny, on the Park River 44.
Definitely. We'll see if Park River can make some plays happen.
Carrington trailing 12-0, 9:28 to go, first half bank forward scoreboard. One of those nights where when we are all done, you can go and find another game to listen to. Jamestown's got Kindred. Yikes. Oaks and Lisbon for first place in Region 1. And Valley City's got Mayport. Yikes. Shotgun empty for Whitman. Man in motion, Harrington. And he'll fake it to Harrington and try to keep it. And he's wrapped up by Tucker Amdahl. He got out of the tackle. Now he tries to escape and he loses 5 yards. Carrington has run the ball tonight for negative 15 yards so far.
Park River's defense has been really tough to beat so far.
I beg your pardon. It's negative 20 yards. My bad. A lot of that because of sacks, but nonetheless. 2nd and 15. Shotgun split backfield from the center of the field with the receiver left and a wing to the right. Whitman has the snap, gives McCade Zink with a little room, but then he's cut down, and guess who? Amdahl after a yard.
Carrington's going to have to figure out a big play on this 3rd down.
It is 3rd down and 14 from the Park River 48-yard line. 3.5 minutes gone in our second quarter. B.J. Walters, Vinny Rappel, and our guy Wyatt Reed. You hear him in the mornings doing the news at 6 o'clock. He's still awake at 7 o'clock at night filming games. When does this guy ever sleep? My gosh. The answer is never, I'm guessing. He's also a college student. That's right. Trips right, single left is McAloney. Shotgun, false start. Tate Wolski got a head start on it.
I'll bring up a 5-yard penalty. And 3rd and 19.
And I'm very pleased to say Wyatt does it all without. I've never seen an energy drink.
I had one on the way up here.
He had one on the way up here. Yeah, him and Vinny traveled together. I had to get up here early to get us all set up and ready to go for this YouTube stream tonight. And we're back at home next Friday night, which means Wyatt gets to go back to his favorite place in the world, the roof of the press box at Carrington Cardinal Stadium. Trips right, single left on 3rd down and 19. Whitman to throw. He stands. He's got time. Now he dumps it off right side to Zink. Inside the 40, McCade gets to the 40. Well, that makes it interesting. 13 yards to Zink. That makes it a very interesting decision for Kyle Smith because now it is 4th down and 6.
4th and 6 for the Cardinals.
Cardinals 0 for 3 on their 3rd downs tonight, though. 4th and 6.
Looks like they're going for it.
It does look that way, doesn't it, Vinny? They come out with the offense on the field. So a receiver to the right and to the left. A wing to the left, Tate Wolski. Shotgun, 4th down, man in motion left to right, Harrington. And Kyle Smith calls a Dakota Central timeout. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and experience Command IQ today at dakotacentral.com. It comes with 7:13 to play. Second quarter bank forward scoreboard. Park River leading Carrington 12-0. And Cardinal football will continue in a moment.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in to see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
4th down and 6 upcoming for Carrington from the right hash at the Park River 40-yard line, and the offense is still on the field, trailing 12-0. 7:13 and counting of the first half. Trips, wide side left, McAloney short side right. Shotgun for Whitman, Zink to his left. Max has the snap on 4th and 6. He wants to throw. He stands. He throws right side, and it's caught by Harrington. And does he have the first down?
I think he's going to be just short.
He's got the first down. How about that? Peyton Harrington has made 2 really nice catches in this game. Really well done by Peyton. Carrington converts on 4th down, and they are at the 34 of Park River. A lot has gone wrong for Carrington in the first half. A score here, and it would be a 1-score game. 2 to the left. Harrington slips in motion, and a handoff. McCade Zink underneath inside the 35 and down to the 32-yard line for a couple. This whole crew will be with you next Friday night for homecoming. It's Carrington and Turtle Mountain Belcourt. And typically I would tell you exactly how the Braves are doing tonight, but we've got the early start. Kindred already up 13-0 on Jamestown. That game on Jamestown 107.1. On 2nd down and 8. 2 receivers left. Shotgun. Whitman calls for the snap, takes it, wants to throw. He rolls the pocket left. Now he's on the move. Now he's hit. Now he's sacked. Sacked way back there by Jace Rosinski at the 45-yard line. That is a 13-yard loss. And on 3 sacks in this first half, Carrington have lost 28 yards.
He was really hoping that one of his receivers were going to break open, but it just never happened for him. And he was trying to keep buying time, but just didn't work out.
He's also rolling to his left, and for a right-handed quarterback, you got to turn the whole body, and I mean that's pretty difficult. I sure as heck couldn't do it.
Especially with how slippery the field is.
3rd down and 21, center of the field at the Park River 45 with trips to the left, a single to the right, and a tight end right. Nobody in the backfield with Whitman, who has the snap. He wants to throw. Max stops, slips, steps up, rolls right, throws on the move, batted down by a pretty nice play from Wyatt Carlson. Incomplete. And now Carrington will be forced to punt.
Wyatt Carlson knocking it down. That'll bring up a 4th and 21 for Carrington.
This is probably, we haven't seen Langdon yet, but to this point, this is the best defensive line Carrington has faced, and they've been able to get pressure on Whitman. Parker Bickett has a 39-yard punt and a 31-yard punt that was perfect. Here, he lets it go. It's a shorter one. It bounces and is down at the 25. A 20-yard punt and no return, and Park River has it at their own 25, leading 12-0. Happy to have you with us tonight. Next 2 are at home for Carrington. Back-to-back home games, in fact. Turtle Mountain next week, and then number 1 Langdon comes to Cardinal Stadium. Remember what happened last year. Before you go making a prediction, remember what happened last year. Carrington pulled the upset. Carlson's under the center on first down. And he tosses left side and hit behind the line. First contact was, it looked like Alec Threadgold, and then all of his friends came in to help on the running back Amdahl, who got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain.
Looks like McCade Zink finished him off. Pretty big hit on the sideline.
Pretty nice play by Zink as well. So it is second down in that same 10 from that same 25-yard line. Shotgun for Carlson with trips to the right. And a bad snap.
Bad snap on the play.
And it's just fallen on. So nothing. Wow. Tough snap for Simon Zickman. Was it Zickman that fell on it too, I think?
I think so. It's just slippery ball, slippery field. It's going to happen sometimes.
Goes down as a sack, but now Carrington. Oh. That has something to do with it. There was a false start, so the play never happened. So it's second down and long. 3 penalties, 15 yards against the Aggies. Second and 16 at their own 19. Spot needed the 35, shotgun Carlson. He wants to throw. He swings it out right side. It's a wobbler that gets caught across the 30. Look out over the 33-yard line to the 34 to Kieran Sullivan. And that is 15 yards that makes it 3rd and 1.
Number 7, Zink on the tackle.
McCade Zink made the play, but now 3rd down and 1 from the 34-yard line.
He was one tackle away from breaking it away and getting the end zone.
He was, and it was not the prettiest of passes, to be perfectly honest. That looked like an Aussie Rules football pass. Trips bunch left on 3rd and 1 from the right hash. Amdahl, there's some movement, nothing called. Amdahl is going to run it to the left, and he's got the first down before he's horse-collared down, legally horse-collared down by Cody Otto, a 2-yard pickup.
That'll be enough for Aggies. First down.
When it's 3rd and 1, it's just really hard to stop Park River.
Definitely. Park River's been in control for most of this game, and if Carrington gets the ball back, they're not going to have a lot of time before half.
They do get the ball coming out of the break. They trail 12-0 with 3:30 to go in the second quarter on the bank forward scoreboard. Come out with 2 receivers to the left, including Schramm in a slot left. Shotgun. Carlson sends a man in motion and gives it up the middle, and there's not a whole lot there for Sullivan. He might have gotten a half a yard, and I might be very gracious in giving him a yard. No, they give him a full yard. So it's 2nd and 9, up to the Park River 37-yard line. They do have all 3 timeouts remaining at their disposal, with under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter and Carrington down 12. Coming up, the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. We've got stats, maybe scores. I mean, we're still not yet to 7 o'clock, so maybe not scores. And now a Dactyl timeout is called by Coach Hollingsworth and the Park River Aggies. We'll take it as well. 2:42 to go in the second quarter. Bank forward scoreboard reads 12-0 for Park River, and Cardinal football continues in a moment.
This is Thor Nelson, a minor resident and National Hockey League official for 21 years. Why officiate? Some officiate to help kids learn and respect the game. They enjoy watching kids develop in their sport and as people, and they enjoy it because it's fun. You can be an official. Call your local high school or the North Dakota High School Activities Association at 701-845-3953. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
It's a 2nd down and 9 for Park River on their own 37-yard line. The rain has stopped, which, not a moment too soon on that. It was really raining all throughout the northeast part of North Dakota today. or actually twins to either side, including wingbacks. Man in motion into the backfield. Rosinski to throw it. He throws it towards Brennan Schramm. It is caught inside the 35 to the 33. Rosinski was the quarterback last year, and he throws for 31 yards to Brennan Schramm.
That's a great catch for Schramm. I mean, over the head, that's not an easy play to make.
It's also there's nothing wrong with that coverage from Maddox McAloney.
Right, he was even in double coverage, and he still just made the play.
First down, Park River into Carrington territory at the 32. 2:20 and counting in the first half. Again, Rosinski was the quarterback last year, and he was very good in Carrington.
That was a great throw.
That was a great throw. Under the center, man in motion, Rosinski. This time he will take a handoff and get met at the line of scrimmage. I mean, he got met right in the middle by Billy Jorgensen for no gain. And it's 2nd and 10. We are under 2 minutes to play, second quarter. The Bank Forward scoreboard informs us that Park River has a 12-0 lead on an 85-yard kick return to begin the game by their outstanding do-it-all man Tucker Amdahl, and a 50-yard end-around run, or rather half end-around run by Brennan Schramm. 2nd and 10 at the Carrington 32. Under the center, Carlson, man in motion. Again, Rosinski. This time it's a sweep going left. Schramm cut down behind the line of scrimmage. Maddox McAloney is all pumped up because he made the play, 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Looks like he was just going to take him out by the feet, and that's exactly what he got when he dove.
So it is 3rd down and long for the Aggies. 3rd down, and let's call it 12 officially. The ball is on the Carrington 34 left hash. 12-0 Aggies. Under a minute to play in the first half. Oh, we've also got Alec Threadgold coming up at halftime. A walk and talk with Alec coming up. I forgot about that. 3rd down and 12. Shotgun for Carlson. He wants to throw. Carlson hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. And if it was caught, Tate Wolski blew up Sullivan. It's incomplete. Whew. Wow. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I never played football. That right there. It's 4th down. And Park River's at the Carrington 34. They're pretty much in that awkward area. Might go for this with 28 seconds left in the half. That's one of the nicest hits we've seen all year right there from Tawalski. He's probably been dying to do that to somebody this year. 4th and 12, tight trips left, and a toss left side. Amdahl across the 30. He gets to the 29, but that's not near enough, and Carrington get the 4th down stop. Cardinals hold, and they have the ball with 20 seconds left at their own 29. I don't know how aggressive Kyle will get with this, especially with Carrington getting the ball out of halftime, but we'll see. From the right hash mark, you take away 2 huge plays, which you can't do that. But if you take away those 2 huge plays, you got a 0-0 game and not a whole lot else. Carrington comes out, 2 receivers left, tight end, wing back right. Shotgun Whitman, Zink to his left. Max sends a man in motion. Wolski, fake it to him. Whitman keeps over the 30-35. That might help Kyle Smith get aggressive. He's all the way out to the 41-yard line for 12 and a first down.
You got 15 seconds left in the first half. I think he could definitely make something happen. Go for something lucky.
And indeed, Carrington calls their second Dakota Central timeout. We'll keep it here as we only have a quarter of a minute to play in the first half. It does feel, at least this is the sense I get, Vinny, I don't know if you feel this way, but with how this first half has gone, it feels like Park River should be up by more than 12.
Yeah, Park River's defense definitely has been in control this entire first half, and Carrington's going to have to come up with a big response in the second half. With not as much rain, though, it might help them a little bit with the slipperiness of the field.
It may help indeed, yeah. Carrington last week with the kick return touchdown. Tonight they give one up. I am no Carrington historian, but it can't be that often that has happened in back-to-back games. Take one back and give one up in back-to-back games. I can't imagine that's a frequent occurrence. Now shotgun for Whitman with twins to the left, tight end, wing back right. From the 41-yard line, Max has the shotgun snap with Wolski in motion, and he'll run play action. And Whitman throws on the move towards McCade Zink. Incomplete. Looking for Zink at second down with 8 seconds left in the half.
I don't think Zink was able to see the ball. When he turned his head to look for the ball, he just couldn't see it.
They worked that play a lot at practice this week.
It was not a bad throw.
It just so happened that there were 2 players in the area, which is not how they worked on it all week. But they did work that play all week.
Well, it was not a bad throw at all by Max Whitman.
It was not. He's 4 of 6 for 52 yards. In these conditions, okay, all right. Tripp's right. We might see how far Max can throw it. 8 seconds left in the half. High snap. Whitman throws a middle screen. It's Zink over the 40 with room over the 45 to midfield with a stiff arm. Inside the 40, Zink all the way down to the 39. And there's the penalty that will extend the half by a play.
Definitely a horse collar.
21-yard pass. Definitely a horse collar, you're right. So this will move the ball all the way to the 24, and Carrington will get one untimed down.
Definitely could make a big play.
A horse collar tackle, which extends the half by a play. They will be at the Park River 24. You can take a shot to the end zone here.
Definitely can, especially with Max arm strength. He should be able to make a good throw.
Carrington is huddling at the 50. Now they run all the way up to the 24 to try and make something of the final play of this first half, and now they call timeout. Kyle Smith calls timeout before the untimed down. We'll keep it here. This is the final play of the half. Boy, if you can get something here.
Definitely a big opportunity for Carrington right now. We'll see if they can come up on it.
The momentum that would be gotten by doing something right here. You're welcome for the bad English. The momentum that would be gotten. Okay. We'll go with it. It doesn't matter. We'll go with it. Again, coming up, Alec Threadgold during halftime. And stats and maybe some scores. We know it's not going all that surprisingly unwell for Jamestown. They're down 20-6 in the second. Horace leads Legacy 7-0 in the first in AAA. Here we go. Final play of the first half. Carrington trying to cut the lead in half. From the Park River 24. Shotgun Whitman, 2 receivers right, tight end, wing back left. The wing is Wolski. From the left hash, Whitman wants to throw. He stands. Now he steps up. He's going to throw it down towards the end zone where that ball is overthrown for Wolski. And that's how the first half comes to a close. So the opening kick was taken all the way. Brennan Schramm took a handoff 50 yards all the way. And aside from that, the Park River defense is the story of this one, because through 24 minutes, it's Park River 12, Carrington nothing on the Bank Forward scoreboard, and the Central City H2O of Carrington halftime report is next when Cardinal football continues right after this.
Are you looking for secure investment with options? Well, we have a CD special for you. Hi, this is Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward Carrington. Our triple option CD features a great rate plus the option to withdraw funds, add funds, and change the rate once during the term of the CD. Stop in today for all the details, helping you save with confidence. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions do apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
Now is the time, now is the time. Running tough, running strong. High Plains Equipment.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location. Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Here with offensive and defensive lineman Alec Threadgold. You guys have a lot of experience back, especially those first 5 on both sides of the ball. How excited are you for yourself and for the group?
Very excited. We got a lot of potential with our line. We're all upperclassmen, so it should be pretty good this season.
All right, so a game day comes, you're warming up before a big Friday night football game. What's on Alec's playlist?
Probably just old, smooth country. I don't need rock to get in the zone or anything. I just gotta focus and not talk, really.
What's a pregame meal that is your favorite?
Probably tater tot hot dish. That's pretty good. It's got protein and carbs in it, so.
And that comes from Mom, or? Oh, yeah, Mom makes that good stuff. Very good. What are your goals for this year, both for yourself individually and for the team as a whole?
Well, we've made first round playoffs. I'm not sure how many years, but it's been a few, and then I'd like to get past first round for sure. Obviously all the way. So.
And that is offensive and defensive lineman Alec Threadgold.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
The world never stands still, and every day brings new challenges to rise to. But nothing says you have to do it alone. Bremer Bank helped small businesses get more than $1.5 billion in PPP loans. And we're ready to help you and your business keep going and growing. Let's see what we can do together. Find out more at bremer.com.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals!
It is halftime in Park River, North Dakota, and the Cardinals trail Park River by a count of 12-0. Now, before we go any further, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from Park River, this is Cardinal Football.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
With Benny Ruppel and our camera operator Wyatt Reed, BJ Walters back with you in Park River. It could be so much more than just 12-0, and the stats that we're about to give you bear that out as we welcome you into the Central City H2O Carrington halftime report. Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. Visit centralcityh2o.com or call 701-652-2141, but don't call it right now. Well, now there goes that phone. There goes Kevin's phone just going off after I give the number. Don't call him right now. He's trying to make adjustments for the second half. Don't do that, okay? All right. Nonetheless, the stats do bear out. Nobody really called him. I just did that just to be funny. I don't know if it was successful. I just did it to be funny. The stats do bear out that Carrington could be in a lot more trouble. Park River have 5 first downs. They've run the ball 17 times for 91 yards, completed 3 of 4 passes for 50 yards. 3 different players have completed a pass for Park River. They've got 141 yards of offense. 1 fumble, they didn't lose it. No turnovers. 4 penalties for 30 yards, 2 for 5 on 3rd down, and 1 for 2 on 4th down. Individually for the Aggies, they got 40 yards rushing from Tucker Amdahl and 50 from Brennan Schramm, all on 1 run, the touchdown. Aside from that, they got 1 rushing yard. Passing, Jace Rasinski completed a 31-yarder to Brennan Schramm. Wyatt Carlson, a 15-yarder to Kieran Sullivan. And Tucker Amdahl, a 4-yard pass to Brennan Schramm. Now the stats for Carrington. 3 first downs. Total, they ran the ball 8 times for negative 18 yards. 5 of 8 passing for 73 yards. So they have 55 yards of offense. No turnovers, 1 penalty. We heard in pregame, Kyle didn't want to see penalties tonight. He's not seeing them. 1 for 5. That's all. Just a false start on Tate Wolski. That's it. 0 for 4 on 3rd down. 1 for 1 on 4th down. Rushing, well, the leading ball carrier is Max Whitman, 3 for 8. 2 yards for Wolski, 0 yards for Zink. All of the negative yardage is because of the 3 sacks. They've totaled 28 yards. For Carrington, Max Whitman, 5 of 8, 73 yards passing, 3 catches, 46 yards for McCade Zink, 2 catches, 27 yards for Peyton Harrington. Cardinals will have the ball to begin the second half. Benny, what have you made of this first half? A half that I think Park River has shown why they are undefeated.
Yeah, Carrington hasn't been able to get much going so far throughout the first half. Not many rushing yards, but definitely without the rain anymore, they should be able to get some stuff happening on the ground.
Cardinals will have the football when we start the second half, but before that, let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at what else is going on in North Dakota tonight, and we will do that when Cardinal football continues in a moment.
Committed to serving you with compassion. Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit centralcityh2o.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it. We're back in Park River, having to apologize to Kevin for all those phone calls that came to his phone once we gave out the number in the middle of a football game. We're sorry, Kevin. Nonetheless, Carrington trails 12-0. Let's take a look at what else is going on in the region tonight. Grafton leading Turtle Mountain in the second quarter, 35-0. Harvey Wells County and Thompson coming up at the top of the hour, or now, now, and Langdon at Rugby. Wahpeton leads Bismarck St. Mary's 7-6. Jamestown trailing Kindred 27-6 in the second, and in AAA, where they play all their games at like 5 o'clock, it seems. Horace leads Legacy 7-0 in Bismarck. Century 21-0 over West Fargo, and Cheyenne lead Mandan 14-7. Also, New Rockford, Cheyenne, Maddock, and North Prairie about to begin, as are Hankinson and Lemoore. And real quick, Vinny, give us a preview of that. Is there any chance that it is not a running clock in the second half tonight at North Prairie?
Well, I mean, I can't say no for sure, but it's not going to look very likely. I mean, New Rockford's got so many weapons that they're going to use, and North Prairie, they're a little down this year on strength in their upperclassmen, so we'll see.
Very interested to see if Hankinson can even make that a game with Lemoore.
Yeah, they have Hankinson's got a pretty decent quarterback, and I know he likes to scramble, so we'll see if Lemoore can contain him.
All right, we'll take a break, and when we come back, we will have the kick to Carrington to begin the second half, and we will do that when Cardinal football continues in a moment.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hard-working partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply, LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Lumigen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply, LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
On the field, every second counts, and when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics, our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements, every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
And that was the Central City H2O of Carrington halftime report. Here we go. Third quarter, Cardinals getting the football to begin it. They'll move from left to right. Back deep to get the kick, McCade Zink and Peyton Harrington. They have not kicked the ball to McCade after his 91-yard touchdown last week. It's probably not the worst move, to be honest. I don't know that I'd be kicking it to McCade Zink either.
Yeah, he's definitely got a lot of speed.
If you think back to that play last week, I mean, he was gone at the 30-yard line. And I mean his own 30-yard line. He was gone. It was over. It was some kind of return. Here we go. Second half, can Carrington get themselves going? They've been an okay third quarter team this year. They've outscored opponents 21-7 in the third quarter. It's an onside kick that is fallen on by Maddox McAloney at his own 41. This is the only quarter that Carrington has scored more than 13 points in this year, and it's been the third. So you have to say this coaching staff does a pretty nice job of halftime adjustments.
Definitely.
Can they make enough of those tonight to come back from 12 down? They'll come out at their own 41-yard line from the right hash. Beg your pardon, left hash. They were just marking the football. So from the left hash, out of a shotgun, tight end wing back right, twins to the short side left. Man in motion, Wolski, it's a high snap. Whitman takes off across the 40, leans forward to the 43 for 2 yards. And that's all for Max. Second down and 8.
Max Whitman's definitely going to need some help from his O-line in the second half.
Yeah, you would think that going up against a big physical defensive line, the longer the game goes, the more you kind of get used to it and get comfortable with it.
Yes, definitely.
Second down and 8 at the 43. A receiver to either side, tight end wingback left. Shotgun Whitman. Calls for the snap. It's high again. He pulls it down. Max throws left side. Incomplete. Harrington made another spectacular catch, but it was out of bounds.
Definitely had to have been close.
So it's third down and 8 for Carrington. On their own 43, they need to get just across the 50 to the Park River 49. Carrington will come out on the left hash mark with Maddox McAloney wide right and trips to the left, including the tight end Clifton. Shotgun man in motion is Harrington, and they'll run the option and toss it. And Harrington's got the edge over the 50. First down, Peyton Harrington to the Park River 46. 11 yards for Peyton. And they run that little option play to perfection.
He definitely wanted to keep that ball to himself and run, but he definitely found out that he had two guys in his face, so he definitely pitched it a little late.
It was a good decision, too. So first down, Carrington on the Park River 46 on the right hash. It's a beautiful shot now on YouTube because the sun has set. Not that the sun was ever out today, but the lights have taken effect. Shotgun to the left, one to the right. Whitman throws. It's Harrington across the 45, inside the 40. Peyton inside the 30 with room inside the 25, and he's taken down by Amdal at the 25. 21 more yards to Peyton Harrington. First down, Carrington. Harrington has 3 catches for 48 yards. Coming into the night, Peyton only had 3 catches for no yards on the season. So he's doubled his catches for the year, and Carrington on the move at the 25. Shotgun formation, man in motion, fake it, keep it. Whitman inside the 25 to the 24 for a yard. To your point, Vinny, the running game up the middle that was so good against Grafton, it's not there tonight. And
No,
it's because of Park River's defense.
Definitely. Park River's definitely got some bigger guys up there, and they definitely look like they are upperclassmen who know what they're going to do.
Yeah, this is a defense that has 9 upperclassmen. 7 of them are seniors. Trips bunch tight right. Single to the left, the wide side is McAloney. Second and 9, Whitman to throw. He stands, he steps up, he throws on the move. Wolski inside the 15, inside the 10, Tate to the 8. 16 yards, first and goal cards. Tate Wolski has first and goal for Carrington. This is the deepest penetration of the night on the 17-yard completion. A chance for Carrington to get right back in this, just over 2 minutes gone by second half. Down 12-0. Man in motion into a split shotgun backfield. Whitman, 2 receivers left, tight end right. Gives, it's Wolski inside the 10, down to the 6 for a yard. And that is all. And this will be, is that right? The 8th play of the drive, yeah. From the 6, the 8th play of this opening drive that has spanned 53 yards. A receiver to either side. Now a tight end and a wingback to the right, although the tight end is Hayden Hoggle, an extra offensive lineman. Shotgun Whitman, he wants to throw out to the left and just out of the reach of Gabe Clifton, incomplete. It's third down. Obvious 4-down territory, you would think.
Just off the fingertips of Gabe Clifton.
3rd and goal at the 6. Actually, we'll give him the 5. 3rd and goal from the 5 then. In the center of the field, Carrington trying to get within a score here on their opening possession of this 3rd quarter. 2 receivers right. Shotgun Whitman calls for the snap. Man in motion Wolski. The snap is back. It's option right. Whitman takes off inside the 5. Max spins to the 3. It is 4th and goal. Obviously going for this. 4th and goal at officially the 2-yard line. Nope, it is at the 3. My bad.
Definitely the biggest play of the game so far coming up here.
Good call, Vinny. A 56-yard drive to this point. Can they finish it off? 3 minutes into the 3rd quarter. 12-0 Park River. And a Dakota Central timeout is called by Kyle Smith. We will take it as well. Cardinals trail 12-0. Massive play upcoming when Cardinal football continues in a moment.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
Vinny said it, and he's right. The biggest play of the football game to this point. 4th and goal, Carrington on the Park River 3-yard line from the right hash. They will come out with a receiver to the right, Peyton Harrington, a wing to the right, Jacob Basons, and a tackle to the outside of Gabe Clifton. Now they switch that. Clifton to the right, Basons to the left. Shotgun on 4th and goal. Whitman, man in motion, Harrington. Give it to Peyton Harrington. He cuts it up the field, and he's cut down at the 2. Harrington gets wrapped up at the 2, and Park River take over on downs. And a 57-yard drive is stopped just that short. It looked like Harrington may have had the angle, and instead of going outside, he kind of cut it back into the middle there. If he goes outside, I think it's 12-6. Now, from their own 2, Carlson shotgun, man in motion across the formation, handoff up the middle, and out to about the 3 is Amdahl. He got a yard. Yeah, I think if he stays outside, that's a touchdown.
It was a close call, but
it was definitely a close call. Great drive. You've now proven that you can move the football on these guys.
Now they're going to have to cash in a few.
That's right.
To get back into this game.
And 8 from the 4. The thing is, if you can get a 3 and out, you're going to get great field position. Under the center. Man in motion, Rosinski. And hand it off. Amdahl, nothing doing. And that time it is big Jacob Heinrichs in there with the big old cast on his right hand. Didn't matter much on that one. As he gets Amdahl after a yard. It's 3rd and 7 from their own 5. And now the referee has asked for the clock to be stopped. Oh, they need a new football. Well, look. They're in that area of the field where the field is all chewed up. It's not a huge surprise that they would need a new football. And here comes one. See what kind of arm we got. Nope, not going to see the arm. Darn it. 3rd and 7 at the 5.
Definitely a good thing for both teams that the rain stopped over here.
That's right. Can you imagine had it continued? Ugh, that would have been rough. So 3rd and 7 at the 5. Boy, this is a big play for the Carrington defense. If they can get off the field here and get good field position, who knows? Shotgun formation. A keeper coming left over the 10 with a first down over the 20. There's a flag behind the play, so we'll check all of this. I think Maddox McAloney got shoved to the ground from behind, and that's probably what this is all about. It is. It'll be half the distance back to the 2, and Park River's going to have 3rd down and 10.
Going to give Carrington a second chance.
Sure is.
Holding call.
Yep. I mean, McAloney came down from his corner position and just got shoved from behind.
Yep, easy call for the refs.
Easy call. And it also tells you that McAloney has done his homework. He kind of knew what play was coming. Got in there real quick. 3rd down and 10 from the 3. They were asking Carrington if they wanted the penalty. Well, of course, it would have been a first down. Although I appreciate them doing that, making sure that that's what Carrington wanted. So it's 3rd down, and actually they don't move the ball. So 3rd down and that same 7. And a toss play to the right, and Schramm gets away from nobody. He lost a couple of yards. And Carrington will get the opportunity to have fantastic field position off of a punt.
It's going to be a big drive for Carrington. Carrington's going to have to start cashing in on some touchdowns soon.
They are, because we are halfway through almost this 3rd quarter. Standing at the Park River 40 are Whitman and Basons. Keep in mind, Omdahl's the punter. Tucker Omdahl. The snap is back, and the punt is blocked. It's blocked through the end zone. Safety. And that's how Carrington get on the board with a blocked punt. A safety, and it's 12-2.
Huge play for Carrington.
There's a lot of discussion going on right now. I think it's just a safety, and it is, yeah. The officials are going to eventually put their hands together above their head. The ball was tipped. Safety, 12-2. Because that's the score we all thought we'd see at some point tonight. But new score on the Bank Forward scoreboard. 6:46 to go. 3rd quarter. And now it's Park River 12, Carrington 2. And you should still get good field position out of this because they have to kick off from their own 20. So you should still come out of this sitting pretty.
Carrington definitely can make it a one-score game.
Lisbon leads Oaks 12-0. I did not have Lisbon being in first place in that region, but okay. Here's the free kick from the 20. Omdahl, it is a punt, and it is a spiraling kick to Peyton Harrington at his own 30, and the rain mud monster gets him. Carrington will start at their own 30, but they're on the board. They trail 12-2.
It's got to be hard when you catch a kick in the mud.
Yeah, he literally caught that in the. That is a great call by you, Vinny, because there was no grass anywhere near Peyton Harrington. It was just mud. And you know what? Maybe that was by design. Maybe that's where Omdahl wanted to kick it. Carrington just had a real nice drive. It went for 57 yards. What will they do here with 6:43 to go in the 3rd? Shotgun Whitman, 2 receivers right. Max to throw. He steps up. He dumps it off. It's Tate Wolski over the 40. First down, Tate Wolski to the 42. An 11-yard pickup.
Reception, tackled there by Jace Rosinski. That'll be enough for Carrington Cardinals first down.
This Carrington passing attack, you think of where it was at the beginning of the year, not great. Against Grafton, got somewhat better. Last week, really good. Tonight, really good. Max Whitman's 8 of 13 for 122. This time, 2 wings and a receiver to the left. Man in motion, Harrington, give it to Peyton. He's got a little room over the 30. Crosses the 45, over the midfield stripe. Peyton Harrington with 7 more. And Peyton Harrington with 19 yards in the second half.
That's what happens when you get lead blockers in front of you who can pave a way for you to get as many yards as you can.
You can feel the momentum flipping in this game. If Carrington can make a play and get a touchdown, they will have all the momentum because it is turning in the direction of the Cardinals. They trail 12-2 halfway through the third quarter. Shotgun formation, Whitman. 2 receivers right, tight end left, wing in motion to the right is Wolski. Whitman to throw. He stands. He's taking a deep shot for Tate Wolski. That ball is through the hands of Wolski. He was being covered by Oberg.
It's a great throw by Max Whitman. Just went right through Tate Wolski's hands.
I don't know that he could have put it any better out there. That was a great throw by Max. And it's 3rd down and 3. But you know what? That tells me Carrington is confident right now in their offense because that's 2nd and 3, and they're taking a deep shot. They clearly feel they can move the ball enough to pick up a 3rd and 3 here. 3rd down and 3 with 2 receivers in the formation. Actually, a receiver and a wing to the left and a tight end right. Shotgun split backfield. Whitman calls for the snap from the 50. He will keep it going left. He got away from 1, but not 2. He only got a yard. It's 4th down.
Tackled by number 57, Reeves Jorgensen.
And he got taken down by Reeves Jorgensen. Carrington's just 1 for 7 on 3rd down tonight. It is 4th and 2, and I think you go for this. From the Park River 49 with 5 minutes and counting, 3rd quarter, bank forward scoreboard. Aggies 12, Cardinals 2.
Big 4th down conversion for Carrington.
They'll come out with 2 receivers left, tight end, wing back to the right. Shotgun for Whitman, Zink on his left hip. Max sends in motion Harrington. Give it to Zink, who's got the first down. He got right to the marker. And he gets 3, and that's enough.
Carrington definitely needed that one. Hopefully they can put a drive together and get to the end zone.
If you take this to the 4th quarter and it's somehow a 1-score game, I think you'll take that, considering that first quarter could have gotten away from the team in a big-time hurry.
Yep, Carrington's offense is finally starting to get some yards.
In fact, to Vinny's point, they have 79 yards this half after just 55 in the first half. 2 receivers right, tight end, wing back left. And Whitman to throw. He stands. He scrambles. He's hit. He got away. He's over the 50 and back to the 48. It is a sack, but it's only a 1-yard sack. That's much better.
Definitely looked like a lane on the outside and the left side of the field was open for him.
It did look that way, didn't it? Yeah. Just couldn't quite beat the defender to that side. Jacob Basons checks in for Tate Wolski, who is doing the old arena ball Iron Man work. Those guys played both sides of the ball. Tate is tonight, and he's not near 100%. He was in a walking boot all week. Twins to the right, tight end wing back left. Whitman to throw. He steps up. He gets away, gets inside the 45 to the 43 for about 3 yards.
Looks like there was a couple of receiver options that Max could have taken, but it's still got to be hard to throw a ball when you're running around in mud.
3rd down and 8. Make it 7 upcoming. 3rd down and 7 for Max Whitman in Carrington. They are only 1 for 7 on 3rd downs tonight, but they are 2 for 3 on 4th down. Cardinals from the Park River 43 on the left hash, trailing by 10. Under 3 minutes to play in the third quarter. Two receivers right, tight end wingback left. Shotgun, Wolski in motion left to right to create trips right. Looking to throw on a roll to the right is Whitman. He throws on the move. It's caught by Harrington. First down at the 35. 11 more to Peyton Harrington.
Big throw by Max Whitman. Looks like definitely a first down.
What a game for Peyton Harrington to this point. He has caught 4 balls for 59 yards. He also leads the team in rushing with 19 yards.
Definitely a big part of that offense today.
From the right hash at the Park River 35. Carrington, by the way, have Chuck Jorgensen at center now. Trips left, single to the right, McAloney. Shotgun for Whitman. From the 35, he calls for the snap and has it. Whitman to throw. He steps up, he's hit, he's sacked for a 10-yard loss. And that time it's Rosinski. And they got the helmet, so he's going to have to check out for a play. It is the 5th sack by Park River tonight. And Whitman has to check out for a play. That will bring Parker Bickett into the game. Bickett threw a 46-yard touchdown pass a week ago to Max Whitman on a reverse pass. That was about as perfect a throw as you could possibly make. So we'll see what Parker does here on 2nd and 20 from the Park River 45. He's got an empty formation. Tight end wingback right, trips left. The left is the wide side of the field. Man in motion, base-ons, and Bickett to throw. He stands, he takes a deep shot across the middle. Batted down by Sherrick, or McCade Zink's gone.
Yep. Not a bad ball by Parker, but it was just a little inside, and you can't, it's hard to make that catch as a receiver when the ball's inside and you got a guy on your inside hip.
That was a very close play, because if Zink catches that, it's bye-bye baby. Interesting. Harrington checks out. Whitman is in. Both quarterbacks are in the lineup. What does Kyle Smith have up his sleeve here on 3rd and 20? Shotgun, 2 to the left. Bickett is in a slot. Whitman on 3rd and 20. Calls for the snap from Jorgensen. He's got it. It's a double pass. He throws it back to Bickett, who rolls to the right. Bickett steps up, throws. It's caught. Zink to the 30. 15 yards to McCade Zink, and it's 4th and 5. I tell you what, Kyle Smith's having a little fun with the 2 quarterbacks that he's got in this ball game and in this season. It's 4th down, but now it's only 4th and 5. It was 3rd and 20.
It was a great throw by Parker. Gained a lot of yards, but not enough. Still going to be 4th down and 5.
Of course, Parker will be the quarterback next year as a junior. 4th and 5, Carrington. They are 2 of 3 on 4th down. From the 30, empty set. Whitman calls for the snap. It rolls into him, and he's got to take off to the right, and he's not going to get there because the snap beat Carrington on that play. A loss of a yard, and Park River take over with 89 seconds to play in the 3rd on the bank forward scoreboard. The snap is what broke that play.
Definitely going to be much harder for Carrington to catch up now on 2-possession game.
Their defense has been outstanding. They'll need to continue that good work. Park River comes out. I mean, the Aggies have only run in this second half 3 plays. Carrington's had the ball the entire second half. Shotgun formation. Carlson throws right side. It's caught across the 35. Look out. Over the 40 to the 50. Down the right sideline to the 45 of Carrington goes Kieran Sullivan. 23 yards to Sullivan and a 1st down.
Sullivan's definitely got some quick feet. He made a few people miss and brought up a big 1st down.
The first down for Park River since the early stages of the second quarter. 1:19 to play in the third at the Carrington 45. Aggies 12, Cardinals 2. Shotgun formation. The so-called Wildcat look. Amdahl will keep it going left, nowhere to go, and Tate Wolski was all over it. He gets about 1.5 yards, does Amdahl. Final minute of play in the third from the Carrington 43. It's 2nd and 8. Park River in no big rush, nor can you blame them. This could be the final play of the third. Under the center, Carlson. And they just snap it to him. He goes forward and gets a yard. That is, and I don't mean this in a negative way, that is about as boring a play as you can run. 3rd down and 7. But they don't have to run another one in the third quarter, and I'm not real sure why they would bother.
Doesn't look like they're going to.
They did not have a good third quarter. They ran 6 plays for only 26 yards in that entire third quarter. But all they gave up was the safety. And so after 3 on the Bank Forward scoreboard, it is Park River 12 and Carrington 2. And Cardinal football will continue in just a moment.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
3 quarters in the books here in Park River. Couple of score updates for you. New Rockford Cheyenne-Matic leads North Prairie after 1. Hold it, 18-16. 3rd down and 8 here. Under the center is Wyatt Carlson. He will send a man in motion. It's Schramm, and give it to Schramm going left, and he's hit by Gabe Clifton at the 40. And now we get the rugby scrum. And Carrington wins it at the 39 for 4 yards. So it's 4th down. And Schramm gets 4. But it is 4th down, and we'll see what Park River does. They're only 2 for 7 on 3rd down tonight. It's just 2 plays, and one of them was the opening kick. Aside from that, it's not been really that good for Park River.
Exactly, and it looks like they might go for it here.
It looks like they will. 4th and 4 on the Carrington 39. If the Cardinals can get a stop, then they'd have almost a quarter to try and come back from 2 scores down. Trips left. And a handoff up the middle. They got the stop. McCade Zink stops Amdahl for no gain. A 4th down stop for the Cards.
Not a very good play call for Park River there, but definitely will work out in Carrington's favor.
It sure will. Across the region tonight on the scoreboard, it is Langdon 7, Rugby nothing after 1. Harvey Wells County leads Thompson 6-0 in the second, and Grafton leads Turtle Mountain 44-0 in the third. 6 o'clock next Friday, Carrington and Turtle Mountain for homecoming. Wyatt will be up on the roof. We'll be in the booth with Kevin and Todd. And it'll be a great time at Homecoming 2025. Now Carrington, twins to the right, wing to the right. Shotgun Whitman. Calls for the snap. He's got it. He gives it. McCade Zink right side. Nowhere to go. McCade Zink back to the line of scrimmage. They just cannot get Zink going. He only has 3 yards on 6 carries.
I think that's thanks to the Park River D-line because their linemen have been solid the entire game.
They officially give him a yard, so he's up to 4 yards on the night. Pardon me. Not that big of a difference. 2nd down and 9. Shotgun with twins to the short side right with the ball on the right hash. Single to the left Basons. Whitman shotgun. Calls for the snap, has it. Max to throw. He stands, he dumps it off. Zink at the 40. Can he make a man miss? No, he cannot. Great play by Sherrick for a yard.
Definitely going to be much harder in these conditions to shake off tackles when the rain.
3rd down and 8 at the 40. Spot needed the 48, and I don't know how much more punting Carrington will be doing tonight. The answer might be none, but we'll see.
They're definitely going to have to make some big plays happen real soon.
Twins to the right, wing back, tight end left. Shotgun with Zink to the right of Whitman. Max calls for the snap, and he's got it on 3rd and 8. He wants to pump fake. Now step up and let a deep ball go down the right side. That ball's intercepted. Brennan Schramm back across the 30. Over the 40 left sideline up to midfield. An interception gives Park River the ball back.
That's a great play by the DB.
It was thrown into double coverage towards Peyton Harrington, and Schramm, who's got great ball skills, showed him off right there.
Definitely going to make it much harder for Carrington to come back.
48-yard line for Park River, their own 48. With 9:28 to play in a 12-2 game. Got to be honest, kind of been the game I thought it would be. Shotgun for Amdahl. He's gonna, or it is Carlson towards Schramm, incomplete. And it's a good thing too because Schramm wasn't going anywhere anyhow. Also, are you a little surprised they're throwing the ball and stopping the clock?
Yeah, but I mean, they're not up by that much. They're only up by 10 points. They might be looking to score another touchdown and really seal the deal.
9:23 to play, 12-2 Aggies. So happy you could join us tonight, whether it's on the radio, online, on YouTube, on your smartphone, on your smart speaker. Another way that we don't know of yet. However it is, thanks for doing that. 2nd and 10, man in motion. Toss it, Schramm gets hit at the line of scrimmage, broke 1 but not 2. We got hit pretty hard by Gabe Clifton after a 2-yard pickup.
Tackled by number 34, Clifton, gain of 2 on the play.
Amdahl flipped it to Schramm for 2 more yards. 3rd down and 8. And again, just 2 for 7 on 3rd down, the Park River Aggies. For the Aggies, next week they have Grafton, the local rival. Carrington have homecoming with Turtle Mountain Belcourt. A team who now, if you add their points tonight, in region play, they have been outscored 137-0. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Shotgun, and I think they just got called for delay of game for the 3rd time tonight. They did.
Delay of game. Park River will be a 5-yard penalty.
Look, I understand it would be nice to have a play clock, but 3 times in one game?
Yeah, the coach must definitely be frustrated.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. So now it's 3rd down and 13. This is where you want Park River, though. 3rd and long. Could they run it? Sure. But we'll see. Carlson comes out with 2 receivers right, 1 left.
Definitely.
Man in motion. Schramm from right to left. Carlson. Did they do it again? They did.
Flag on the play, delay of game.
Wow. I know you're rotating through 3 quarterbacks. I get that. But the clock management is going to make Coach Hollingsworth go crazy. Now it's 3rd and 18. Now you can't give this up if you're Carrington. Carlson to throw. He steps up, throws on the move, and it's incomplete, 4th down.
Definitely going to give Carrington a chance here. Carrington still has 8 minutes left.
And 2 timeouts as well. Now, special teams blocked the last punt. Do you come after this one?
Yes, I mean, Carrington could.
They are only sending Whitman and now Zink back. Carrington does not look like they're going to bring a whole lot of pressure, and the kick is away. It's a twisting kick towards Max Whitman at his own 21. Makes Schramm go to his right to make the tackle, and that's exactly what he did at the 23. Brennan Schramm showing off a highlight reel tonight.
Yes,
50-yard touchdown run, interception, great play on special teams. He's everywhere.
You can definitely tell he's great at tackling. He can wrap up those legs, and he's good.
So Carrington from their own 22 on the left hash. Trailing by 10 with 8:18 to play. Shotgun, a single to either side. Tight end wing back right. Zink to the left of Whitman. Max sends a man in motion. Harrington, it's a bad snap. Whitman gets away from one. He's going to make something of this and actually get 2 yards. I'm not real sure how he made something of that because that snap was not good. And it's 2nd down and 8 at the 24. After 1 quarter, Lamore 28, Hankinson 12. Wonder how many yards Gunner has already. Shotgun trips left, 1 to the right, and a tight end to the right. Empty formation. Whitman to throw. He stands. He scrambles to his right. He wants to throw. Now he throws on the move towards Basons. It is caught. No, incomplete. Jacob Basons was the intended receiver. Guess who was on him? Brennan Schramm. 3rd down.
Not a bad throw at all by Max Whitman.
That's the first time tonight that he's had just a lot of time to get a ball down the field.
Yes.
You've got some hands-on knees for Park River right now. Their guys, I mean, they go both ways just like Carrington does. It's natural to start getting a little worn down. 3rd and 8 Carrington on their own 24 with 2 receivers left. That's the wide side of the field. Shotgun Whitman, wing to the right. High snap, Max to throw, steps up, gets away from 1. Now he's going to take off across the 25-30. He's up to the 31, and that's a yard short of the 1st down. It's 4th and 1, and no doubt Carrington will go for it. They are 1 for 9 on their 3rd downs tonight.
Definitely a big play for the linemen here. They're going to need to get a good push so they can get this 1st down.
Maybe you go back, if the snap is good enough, maybe you go back to that play with Harrington in motion and giving it to him, maybe. But they tried that on 4th down on the goal line, and the snap wasn't good enough.
Right.
So we'll see what happens. Carrington goes with what they call their mud backfield, and they will call a timeout. 6 minutes, 39 seconds left. 4th quarter on the Bank Forward scoreboard, and it's 12-2 Park River. Cardinal football continues in a moment.
Guard Dental in Carrington has your smile on the mind. Guard Dental specializes in orthodontics, cosmetic dentistry, teeth whitening, dental crowns and bridges, dental veneers, dental implants, general and family dentistry, root canals, clear aligner orthodontics, sedation dentistry, dentures, lasers, TMJ therapy, and wisdom teeth removal. Call Guard Dental today for family dentistry and beyond. Guard Dental in Carrington, 701-652-2300.
That's not going to lead to a happy head coach having to burn a timeout because the personnel wasn't on the field when it should have been on the field.
Definitely some miscommunication. It's going to cost Carrington.
So 4th and 1 on their own 31-yard line. They will come out in mud with 3 backs lined up behind Max Whitman. They could do a lot out of this formation. It's just going to be tush-push 1st down, Whitman 3 yards.
Tyler Johnson on the tackle.
It wasn't even really tush-push. It was just take the snap and start moving forward.
Carrington needed that play. Big
They
first
did.
down for him.
From their own 34, but now they've got to get a little busy. Down by 10, 6:30 to play. Tate Wolski back into the lineup.
Come on, White, we gotta go, we gotta go!
6:20 and counting, fourth quarter. Carrington 66 yards away from making this a one-score game, and now it's Park River that doesn't have the right people on the field. They want a Dakota Central timeout. 6:18 to play, 12-2 Park River. Cardinal football continues in a moment.
Your first car. It may have been a fixer-upper, but you treated it right. It was your own. That's how Showplace Cabinetry approaches each crafted piece. We deliver it to you with care, because it's our own. Central City Lumber can help you choose the design of your dreams. Give them a test drive. This American-made cabinetry is adaptable to your unique style and built with pride. Every single piece is back for a lifetime. Bet you wish you had that deal on your car. Stop in at Central City Lumber of Carrington, and let's build a beautiful kitchen or bath that really turns heads.
Lots of frustrated coaches here tonight, having to call timeout because you don't have the right people on the field. Because obviously coaches love that. First and 10 Carrington at their own 34-yard line.
Lights in the end zone. Turn off your lights, please.
And now there's lights in the end zone.
East end zone.
Yep.
Cut off your lights. Thank
Yep.
you.
There was a vehicle with its lights on, and that's a big no-no. North Dakota is a great place because you can just park your vehicle at the fence and watch the game, but you can't do that. Two receivers right, tight end wing back left, shotgun Whitman, Zink to his right, 6:18 to play, down by 10. Whitman, motion from Wolski, left to right, and Max rolls right, stands, throws on the move, out of the reach of Wolski and incomplete.
Pass intended for Wolski. Oberg on the coverage.
Let's check that game out west tonight. And yeah, Belva in the second leading Delax Burlington 14-0. Turtle Mountain has scored points in region play. They now trail Grafton 44-8. They've been outscored now 137-8 in region play. They are in Carrington next week for homecoming. That feels like a get-well game. I mean, that really feels like a get-well game. A single to either side and a wing to the right. Shotgun Whitman has the snap. It is reverse pass. Bickett throws deep left side. Incomplete pass interference on Carlson. And it's a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Cardinals.
Looks like that defender was grabbing at Maddox's shoulder, so that's definitely an easy pass interference call.
Yes, good call. Maddox McAloney was the intended receiver. So the ball will come out to the 49-yard line. And Carrington, with 6:05 to play, fourth quarter bank forward scoreboard, trailing 12-2. They have given up next to nothing since the first quarter. This defense has done exactly what they've been doing all year. This is a Carrington defense that gives up 15 points per game, and that's after giving up 30 last week. This is a very good Carrington defense. We've pretty much known that all year, though.
Both defenses have been very solid throughout this whole game. That's why there's not a lot of points on that scoreboard.
That's right. Tight end wing to the left, two receivers to the wide side right. Man in motion, Wolski left to right, trips to the right. Whitman rolls to the right, stops, a throwback. It's there for Harrington, incomplete. They worked that play a lot at Wednesday's practice, too. Just out of the reach of Harrington, second down.
It was a great play call, but the throw just was a little too far out.
We reached the halfway mark of this fourth quarter with Vinny Rappel and our guy, Wyatt Reed. BJ Walters with you, Carrington, trying to pick up that first region win of the year. Empty formation, trips right, single left, tight end left. Whitman on 2nd and 10 from his own 49 left hash. Wants to throw, throws over the middle, incomplete through the hands of Gabe Clifton.
Looks like that ball might have slipped out of his hand a little bit, hit the ground a little right before Gabe Clifton's feet.
Third down and 10. Whitman has missed on 5 in a row, including the interception by Schramm. 3rd and 10, 5-5-5 left in the fourth quarter. And the Cardinals are trailing at 12-2. On 3rd down and 10. Trips right. Shotgun. Whitman has the snap, wants to throw. Max rolls right, steps up, throws deep. Down the right side, that ball is incomplete for Wolski, and it's 4th down.
Good route by Wolski. Just the ball was a little overthrown.
Carrington just 1 for 10 on their 3rd downs tonight, and it is 4th and 10.
Carrington's definitely going to need to get a first down here to stay in this game.
They definitely have to go for it. That's a good call by Vinny. They've got to go for this from their own 49. And 6 in a row that have been incomplete for Whitman. He comes out with trips left, wing to the right, empty formation. Max to throw on 4th and 10. Steps up, scrambles left, gets away from a couple. Now he's going to throw across the middle. McAloney inside the 35 to the 33. 18 yards to Maddox McAloney.
Looks like the DBs for Park River clashed into each other pretty hard.
And it's 1st down Cardinals. They are 4 for 6 on their 4th downs. If you're going to be 1 for 10 on 3rd, you might as well be 4 for 6 on 4th. 1st down Carrington on the Park River 33. Come out with trips right, shotgun. Whitman 5:20 to play. Has the snap, throws a dump off to Zink, who makes 1 miss, but not 2. He's taken down for a 2-yard loss. Tucker Amdahl made the play, and Zink loses 2.
Zink was hoping that there was going to be a hole on the inside, but it just did not happen.
Let's go white, let's go white!
4:55 and counting, fourth quarter. Still 12-2, Park River. 2 receivers left, wing, tight end right. Man in motion right to left. Wolski looking to throw Whitman. He squares. He throws it deep down the right side. Harrington can't quite get there. They did the exact same play there, Vinny, except they flipped it.
Right.
And it's 3rd down and 12.
And that play worked again. The receiver was open. The ball was just outside his hands.
3rd down and 12 from the 35 of Park River. You can understand the frustration that Carrington must be feeling right now because their plays are working. They're just not able to hit the receivers sometimes.
They're going to have to start hitting them pretty quick. There's only 4 minutes left in the game.
4:40 to play. Shotgun, 3rd and 12. Whitman stands, pumps, gets away, steps up, gets hit, gets sacked by Rosinski. A 2-yard loss, and it's 4th down again.
Carrington's going to have to go for it, and they're going to have to get it to stay in this game.
And the Cardinals take their final Dakota Central timeout. 4:25 to go, fourth quarter. Bank Forward scoreboard. Cardinals trailing 12-2, and Cardinal football continues in a moment.
Life is about moments, big or small, joyful or challenging. At Carrington Health Center, we believe everyone in our community deserves compassionate care close to home, so you can focus on enjoying those moments surrounded by the people you love. At our facility, we put the care in
physical therapy,
radiology,
love,
acute care, clinic.
Cardinals down 12-2. It's 4th down and 14 from the Park River 36-yard line. 4:25 remaining in the fourth quarter. Carrington now do not have any timeouts, so if they don't get this, it's going to be hard for them to come back and win this game. 3 to the left, tight end, and 1 to the right. From the right hash at the 37, shotgun Whitman. Wants to throw, obviously. Max stands, pumps, scrambles to his left. Now he's going to throw on the move, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Luke Schierick. And that might seal it.
It's a great play by the defense of Park River.
They come in giving up 6 points a game. They haven't even given up 6 points tonight. This has been a very good defensive outing by the Aggies.
Their coverage has been really good in the secondary.
We owe you a station ID. We'll get it after this play. On first down and 10, the Aggies have it at their own 24. There's no reason to throw the football here. It's certainly going to be Amdahl. Certainly. And it is. And he goes to the left side, and Tate Wolski makes the play after 2, and we pause 10 seconds for station identification. Live from Park River, this is Cardinal football.
The Cardinal is AM 1600 KDAK, Carrington, and FM 100.1 K261EW, Carrington. Locally owned and operated by I3G Media.
Mike Side, Vinny Rappel, and on camera, Wyatt Reed. I'm BJ Walters. Cardinals trailing with 3:40 to play, 12-2. It's second down and 8 for Park River on their own 26. It's going to be Tucker Amdahl. He stands back there. He has the snap. He's going left, and Amdahl. Listen, if a goofy broadcaster knows what's coming, I promise you football players do. A 1-yard loss. Tate Wolski in there again. Guess what? It's coming again.
If Carrington can hold them on this third down, then we'll have enough time to get the ball back.
And I think if they do get this third down stop, you would come after this punt, I would think.
Definitely.
To try and get a quick score. But first, you've got to stop 3rd and 9 from the 25 of Park River. Moving left to right, although they have not really moved much since the first quarter. They only have 33 yards since halftime, and they're going to throw it. Carlson fumbled. It's picked off. Wolski, touchdown Cards. Game on in Park River. A pick 6 for Tate. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game.
Huge play for Tate Wolski.
The pressure came from Threadgold, and it's Tate Wolski that finishes it off with an interception return touchdown. Now, this is important. Peyton Harrington for the extra point. 2:40 to play. We might see an onside kick as well. Harrington's extra point is up, and it is no good. The snap was poor. And so, with 2:40 to go in the fourth quarter, our new score, Park River 12, Carrington 8, and Cardinal football continues in a moment.
Why choose Professional Eye Care Centers? 3 great reasons are Dr. Bond, Dr. Freilich, and Dr. Jangula, 3 of the most educated professional optometrists you'll ever meet. Next is their many locations. You can now see one of their spectacular doctors in Jamestown, Valley City, Carrington, Edgeley, Ellendale, and Lemoore. And finally, their fantastic selection. And yes, all of their frames and lenses are backed up by warranty. Visit ProEyeCareCenters.com and make an appointment today. Professional Eye Care Centers, clearly the best. Carrington Drug, your independently owned Good Neighbor pharmacy, salutes caregivers everywhere. The ones who aid an aging parent or nurturing a sick child. The fact is, we are all caregivers at different times, and your community pharmacist is ready to go above and beyond to support you with encouragement and guidance, good times and bad. Visit with Matt Paulson and his expert staff at Carrington Drug, 415 Main Street in Carrington, caring for you and our community.
Now, I don't know exactly how long it's been since Carrington scored a defensive touchdown, but I know they did not at any point last year get one. That's my first defensive touchdown since I took the position. So now, Parker Bickett will, I think, be going onside kick, obviously. Well, McCade Zink is wide left. It is probably an onside kick. The run up. And Bickett squibs it down the middle. It bounces, and it's covered up by Tyler Johnson. So from the 49, the game's not over because Park River have the football up 12-8. But, again, they only have 33 yards of offense since halftime. And Carlson just had a pick 6 happen.
If Carrington can force a 3 and out, they can get the ball back and have some time on the clock a little still.
A Carrington game coming down to the final play. Haven't heard that one before. Trips right in a tight bunch. Amdahl, this is going to be 3 run plays. Amdahl keeps it going left, and he's got room, and he's inside the 30. He's down the sideline, and he's gone. Tucker Amdahl, touchdown Park River. 51 yards, and it's 18-8, and that might be the sealer.
Yep, it's definitely going to be much more difficult for Carrington to come back now.
A 51-yard touchdown for Tucker Amdahl, and it's 18-8 Aggies. And it looks like they're going to go for 2. Honestly, kicking on this field right now is not going to be a lot of fun, it doesn't look like.
Definitely not easy either, especially with the slippery field.
Shotgun, Carlson. They just got called for delay of game again. Again.
I wonder what the record is for delay of games.
That seemed fast to me too, but yeah. What's the record? Huh. That's a great question, Vinny, actually. That's outstanding.
Oh, we dropped it.
And now the 2-point pass is incomplete. And so our new score with 2:29 to play. It's Park River 18, Carrington 8, and Cardinal football continues in a moment.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Head on over to Headlocks of Carrington for some great deals after the Cardinals game. If you and your friends come in sporting any Cardinals gear, you'll not only receive the friendliest service around, but also special discounts. Ask for more details and visit us on Facebook for all of our happenings.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
There's no community like a Cenex community. That's why every Cenex store is proud to serve theirs by supporting local athletic teams, promoting the arts, and making sure each store is a place its neighbors can find what they need, catch up with their friends, and stay connected. It's also why we give back, helping to make the wonderful places we call home the best they can be. The store next door, powered locally at Cenex.
Visit your local Arrowwood Prairie Co-op in Carrington, Wimbledon, Cooperstown, and Sutton.
So now Carrington have to get busy in a hurry. 18-8 they trail. 2:29 to play in the fourth quarter. Reeves Jorgensen to let it go with the right foot. He did not kick it deep last time, and he didn't kick it deep this time. And the ball is fallen on by Gabe Clifton at the Carrington 45. Or, I'm sorry, Alec Threadgold, 54, not 34. So, look, the Cardinals have to get super busy, super fast about it. Coming up in postgame, we'll have stats, scores, and a visit from Kyle Smith. All of that and more coming up on our postgame report here in Park River. This week in Carrington Sports, Sunday at 7. Hey, how about the Carrington volleyball team, huh? Well. Where will they be ranked Tuesday? It's an open question. Single to either side, wing back to the right. Shotgun Whitman. Calls for the snap, has it. Rolls to the right, stops, steps up, pumps, continues to roll, throws on the move, and it is nearly caught. Oh, it was caught off the deflection. McCain Zink caught it. Oh, my goodness. How'd he do that for 12 yards? First down, Carrington.
Let's go.
That was some catch.
That was definitely a lucky catch. He was in the right spot at the right time.
First and 10, Carrington at the 44, Park River 2:10 to play, down by 10. Shotgun Whitman has the snap, and he wants to throw again. Max looks, dumps it off middle. Zink breaks off a tackle. 40 inside the 37-yard line. He got 7 more.
They're going to need a big play coming up quick. Only a minute 50 and counting on the clock.
150 left. They're down by 10. 148, 147. They're at the Park River 37. Shotgun Twins left. Whitman calls for the snap. He has it, and he wants to throw again. Max stands. Max stands. Max steps up. Max rolls right. Throws on the move, incomplete. And it's third down and about 4. I am really just baffled by that catch by McCade Zink off the deflect. I think it hit McAloney and landed in Zink's hands.
Yeah, the ball kind of just like fell into his hands. He was in the right spot at the right time.
Little pinball act. Carrington's not been good on third down. That's well documented. 1 for 11. With Twins to the left and 1 to the right. 3rd and 3 from the 37. Man in motion, Harrington. And they'll fake it to him. Whitman steps up. Now he's going to roll to the right. Max rolls back to the left. Throws on the move. Intercepted. Intercepted on the right side by Luke Sherrick. Over the 50 to the 48, and that's going to do it. The third second half interception of Max Whitman is going to do it. And Park River are going to go to 5-0. And Sherrick is slow to get up. Well, just what Park River doesn't need, another injury here. They're already playing without Jackson Omdahl, who's a tremendously good quarterback. I tell you what, let's take a break. We'll take a break and come back, and Cardinal football will continue in just a moment.
When you're thinking about insurance, think of Bickett Insurance. Bickett Insurance, through our partnership with Auto Owners Insurance, can take care of your farm, home, auto, business, or life insurance needs. The agents at Bickett Insurance have over 115 years of insurance experience. We know how to design policies to protect the things important to you. Give Bickett Insurance a call today.
Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency. Better get Bickett. Bickett Insurance Agency.
It is victory formation for Park River. Callan Wolski's in, yeah? How about that? Well, that's not a great victory formation play. Oh, my goodness. The ball barely got snapped.
Cody Otto doesn't want to give up, but he made a dive over the line, try to get the ball.
Cardinals are going to be 1-4. 0-3 in the region, and they have yet to play a really bad game. They have yet to play a bad game. If they play the way they have the last 3 weeks next week, they'll win by 50. I mean, it really is that simple. Final snap is taken. The knee is on the ground, and the Park River Aggies, look, this is a very good football team.
Yes, I think the big difference in this game was Park River's defense. They were able to keep the receivers guarded the entire game, and that made Max Whitman have to make a lot of questionable decisions, led into interceptions.
Park River 5-0 with a wire. Yeah, no, they don't have to snap it again. They'll run the clock out, and the Park River Aggies pick up an 18-8 win. It was about as pretty as the weather was today. I'll let you figure out how pretty that actually was, because it wasn't much. 18-8, our final, and Cardinal football continues right after this.
Here at Sendak Cooperative, we're here to provide you with all the products and services you've come to rely on for your farm operation. Please give us a call for all your fertilizer, seed, energy, and fuel needs for this year's growing season, and let us help you with all your grain marketing decisions. You can contact us today at any of our locations in Central North Dakota or visit us on the web at sendakcooperative.com. Sendak Cooperative, helping farm owners grow and succeed today and into the future.
Hi, this is James at Bassett Motors. Let's test drive a new Chevrolet together. Stack up the savings with discounts and rebates combined with 0% financing for the lowest payments of the year. See us online at BassettMotors.com or call us 701-652-2955. Or better yet, stop in and see our wide selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Where our customers send their friends.
This is Bryn Hansen, a senior at Delax Burlington High School and the 2025-26 North Dakota High School Activities Association Distinguished Student. Activity programs provide valuable lessons for practical situations, teamwork, sportsmanship, winning and losing, and hard work. Through participation in activity programs, students learn self-discipline, build self-confidence, and develop new skills to handle competitive situations. These are qualities the public expects schools to produce in students so they become responsible adults and productive citizens. This has been a public service message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association and this radio station.
Are you looking for a secure investment with options? Well, we have a CD special for you. Hi, this is Tiffany Paulson at Bank Forward Carrington. Our triple option CD features a great rate plus the option to withdraw funds, add funds, and change the rate once during the term of the CD. Stop in today for all the details, helping you save with confidence. It's simply the Forward way. Additional terms and conditions do apply. Bank Forward, member FDIC.
High Plains Equipment is your authorized Case IH dealer serving farmers around Carrington, Devils Lake, Rugby, and Harvey. When you're ready to invest in a new piece of quality Case IH equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales, financing, service, and parts departments will make sure your experience is outstanding. Visit highplainseq.com to connect with your local Case IH High Plains Equipment location.
The Cardinals fall tonight 18-8 to the Park River Aggies. Welcome into our postgame report. BJ Walters along with Vinny Rappel and Wyatt Reed with you. And the Cardinals are now 1-4. They are 0-3 in the league. And we can safely say this now. They have to win out to make the playoffs. It's doable. It's certainly not going to be easy. For Park River, they're 5-0, they're 3-0, and look, they're looking forward to that showdown with Langdon. People keep doubting how good Park River is. You got Silly Belva sitting number 2 in the polls. You know Park River is salivating about that game with Langdon.
Definitely. Park River, their defense has definitely stepped up. And if they just keep going up and keep making good plays on defense and start throwing the little ball on the offense side, then they can definitely get in the rankings.
Well, and they're in the rankings at number 4, but it's just been a little bit difficult for them somehow to get higher than that.
Right, they're definitely trying to fight for that 3 spot, and if they have a good game next week, they could definitely get there.
Well, the rankings don't matter, all in all. I mean, that's the truth. And really, it has to be said, after that first quarter, Vinny, Carrington played great.
Yes, Carrington stayed in it the entire time, and they got a really big chance in the end, and they just couldn't come through with it. That's been the kind of been happening past couple games, and hopefully they can turn it around and win out the rest of the season.
I have to tell you, I do not envy at all Turtle Mountain next week. This is a Carrington team that knows they're playing better than what their record says. And yet, here they are, winless in the league. They give up 225 total yards.
Right, they've been close to every game. I mean,
Yeah.
10 points. 10 points tonight was the biggest difference in the games that they've had in the past few games. And it's always been close, but hopefully these next few games they can take over.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, either Stats or Kyle. We will see where we're at with that. And we will do that when Cardinal football continues in just a moment.
Many dream of 5-star hotels and 5-star restaurants. What about 5-star treatment from your dentist? That's exactly what you'll get at Carrington Dental Care. Dr. J's and Dr. Chaz's gentle, relaxed, and friendly atmosphere will give you a full-service dental experience with 5-star customer service and care. Carrington Dental Care will give you 5-star dental treatment for the entire family. New patients are always welcome. Visit thecarringtondentist.com or call 701-652-2801.
This is Tanner from Leading Edge Equipment. We've got you covered for all your on-farm bulk oil needs. We deliver high-quality John Deere engine oil, High Guard, Cool Guard, and DEF, along with a wide selection of oil tanks and accessories. Call Scott in Michigan, Chuck in Carrington, or me, Tanner in Devils Lake. We're ready to deliver right to your farm. Leading Edge Equipment, your family-owned John Deere dealer in Michigan, Devils Lake, Hamden, and Carrington. Talk to the parts department today.
Do you want to make sure homework time isn't spent on games and video streaming? Dakota Central can help. With Experience IQ, you set limits to ensure your kids aren't playing when they should be doing homework. With premium managed Wi-Fi from Dakota Central, you can create healthier internet habits for your children from the easy-to-use Command IQ app. Learn more about premium Wi-Fi and Experience IQ today at www.dakotacentral.com.
Carrington sports fans, want to stay on top of all the local action? Catch what you missed by checking out the Foster County Independent. From game-changing plays to memorable moments, we've got you covered with the most in-depth sports coverage in town. And don't miss our stunning photo galleries that capture every thrilling moment and winning smile. For the latest scores, stories, and stunning sports shots, grab your copy of the Foster County Independent today or visit us online at fosterconews.com.
The world never stands still, and every day brings new challenges to rise to. But nothing says you have to do it alone. Bremer Bank helped small businesses get more than $1.5 billion in PPP loans. And we're ready to help you and your business keep going and growing. Let's see what we can do together. Find out more at bremer.com.
When it's time to buy a new appliance for your home, remember DJ's Home Center. Did you know they are a locally owned business and that they have been serving this great community since 1993? DJ's Home Center services and delivers within 45 miles of Carrington, bringing you the best prices on all major brand appliances. So don't go anywhere else. Remember that DJ's Home Center is your local, low-priced, best-trained appliance store. Located right by the roundabout. Go Cardinals.
It's back in Park River, 18-8, our final. Let's give you the numbers now, as Carrington had they had more first downs than Park River did. Tonight they had 9. Park River had 1 after the first quarter. 1. My goodness. 9 first downs, but here was the problem. 23 carries for 15 yards for Carrington. 14 of 32 passing with 3 interceptions. 199 total yards, 3 turnovers. Only 1 penalty for 5 yards, 1 for 11 on third down, 4 of 7 on fourth down. Individually now, Max Whitman was 13 for 30 for 169 yards and 3 interceptions. 8 catches, 79 yards for McCade Zink. Also 4 for 59 for Peyton Harrington. On the ground, 12 carries, 30 yards for Max Whitman, and 3 carries, 19 yards for Peyton Harrington. Park River just 6 first downs, 27 carries for 150 yards, 5 of 9 passing with an interception and 75 yards, 225 total yards, that's all. Carrington came into the game allowing 202 per game. That'll go up slightly, but not that much. 225 total yards for Park River. 9 penalties for 60 yards, and Coach Hollingsworth is not going to be pleased one bit with that. 5 of them were delay of games. It's got to be some kind of record. I mean, you're right, Vinny. 2 of 8 on third down, 1 of 3 on fourth down. Individually, the passing was 2 of 6, 38 yards, along with an interception for Carlson. He was the leading passer. 2 of 2 for 6 yards for Amdahl, and then Rosinski was 1 of 1 for 31 yards. Rushing, 19 carries, 97 yards. For Tucker Amdahl, Brennan Schramm had 52 yards. Those 2 plays go for what, 149 yards? The rest of the game went for 66 yards. It was not great for Park River, but it's good enough to get the win. We'll take a break and have Kyle Smith next when Cardinal football continues right after this.
Committed to serving you with compassion,
Evans Funeral Home of Carrington and New Rockford. Always available with the care you require, even at the most difficult time. You can count on Evans Funeral Home to provide guidance and answers when it comes to pre-planning, finding the perfect monument or marker to honor your loved one, or for service arrangements. Contact Evans Funeral Home in New Rockford at 947-2911 or in Carrington at 652-3003.
Central City H2O of Carrington has all of your beverage, water bottle, dispenser, and vending needs covered. They serve a 15-county area and deliver to home, office, and work sites a line of water and other products. Visit CentralCityH2O.com or call 701-652-2141. Visit them on Facebook for more information about in-home and office deliveries and the products available. Hydrate your home and office. Central City H2O of Carrington. We supply the water and vending you need where you need it.
Back in Park River, and now we're being joined by Cardinal head coach Kyle Smith after an 18-8 loss. Coach, I made the comment late in the game. You're now 0-3 in the region, and you still have yet to play a poor game.
No, we play really good at times, and at crucial times we seem to let things slip away, but I thought tonight we had a good plan coming in. I think we missed some receivers. We ran some wrong routes. And against a team like that, that's an awfully good team. I think that's the best team we played all year. You got to be sharper. And we had too many mistakes to beat them. Their defense is as good as we've seen. They're fast. They're really a lot faster than they look on film. But they're no shame in losing to them. But that's an awfully winnable game for us, and we let another one slip away.
3 big plays. That was it. The kick return to start the game, which everybody watching knows what the issue was there. You got sucked in and they went outside. Schramm's touchdown and the sealer by Amdahl, if you take those 2 plays away, they only had 66 yards of total offense for the whole game.
Yeah, and actually the first play of the game you were wrong. That was I said do not let them catch it in the air, and they caught it in the air. So, just those types of things, those mistakes, that cost us 6 points, and we were supposed to squib the ball down the field, and we didn't. And but Schramm is a athletic kid, and he burned us a couple times last year. If he gets in the open field, boy, he's tough to catch. And I'm proud of the kids. We battled, we hung in there. Pulled it within 4 points with just a couple minutes left, and we were an onside kick away from maybe winning the thing, but. Yeah, they're an awfully good team, and no shame in losing to them, and we got to regroup. I told the kids after the game, we have to acknowledge our backs are against the wall. We're in the storm, but we're not going to drown in it. We got to keep our heads above water, keep fighting, and come out next week and play a little better.
That's 2 straight really good games for Peyton.
Yeah, Peyton is an awfully good weapon. He's really good in the open field, and I'm just waiting for him to break a tackle and take 180 yards for a touchdown because he's very capable. But he had another good game offensively and defensively, and we're starting to lean a little more on Peyton just because of that speed and trying to get him on the edge, and we did a couple times, but yeah, he's had a great season. He's getting better every week.
What did you like about your passing game tonight? There were a lot of, especially 4th down plays. It was 1 for 11 on 3rd down, but on 4th down, your passing game was really good tonight.
Yeah, and I thought on 4th down we seemed to protect better for some reason, and maybe because they were just rushing 4. But and then I think we had I thought our guys ran pretty decent routes, and we had guys open, but just saw them a second too late, or we had to scramble and move out of the pocket and didn't see them. But yeah, and you credit Park River for covering guys well and getting a pass rush when they need to, but I left the field tonight, and one of the Park River guys said, "Man, I'm glad we don't have to play you guys again." We got a lot of weapons too, and we just got to put things together.
You're a pretty prideful group of players. You've lost 3 straight games where you've played pretty well. You've got a team that's really struggling coming in next week. They finally scored some region points tonight, but do you feel like that's a game where your guys really are going to want to take out a little frustration?
I think our goal is to go 1-0 this week. And whether we win 12-6 or 35-0, we need a win, and that's going to be our goal. Our goal is going to be to play hard for 4 quarters and get our first region win, and we're going to do what it takes to get there.
And in a way, your playoffs start next week. You got to win out to make it now.
Yeah, we do. Like I said, our backs are against the wall. So told the guys after the game, we're going to see what you're made of now. Are you going to come out swinging or fold up the tent? And I think knowing these kids, we're going to come out swinging next week.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, thanks for doing this. Great effort tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, BJ.
That is Cardinal head coach Kyle Smith joining us. We'll take one final break, come back with scores, and wrap it up when Cardinal football continues right after these words.
When you work with your local Pioneer team, you gain hardworking partners who strive to know your every acre. Doug Retzlaff is your local Pioneer Seed sales representative in Carrington. Call Doug at Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC. He will do the best to match the right product on the right acre and supply you with unparalleled choices of Pioneer Seed products treated with Remagen brand seed treatment to protect your investment. Doug and his team also carry a complete lineup of livestock feed and minerals. Retzlaff Seed and Supply LLC in Carrington, near the roundabout.
Napa is your source for quality auto parts for your car or truck in Carrington. Let us use our Napa know-how to help you find the right battery, brakes, filters, headlights, wipers, or other parts you need to get your job done. We also stock tools, equipment, and many other items for cars, heavy-duty trucks, marine, and farm equipment. Order your parts online or drop by today at 490 8th Street North. Call 652-3663. Your Carrington Napa Auto Parts team looks forward to serving you today.
On the field, every second counts. And when injuries happen, you need a hometown advantage. At JRMC Orthopedics,
Lisbon
our local team offers fast access to expert care, so you don't have to travel out of town. From sprains and all the way to joint replacements. Every same day, we've got you covered. The best plays start with getting back in the game. Orthopedic care that keeps you moving. It's right here. Visit jrmcnd.com to learn more.
The Carrington Area Healthy Communities Coalition is a partnership of individuals and organizations working together to create a healthier community in which to work, live, and play. They support alcohol, drugs, smoking, vaping, and suicide prevention programs and promote activities such as pickleball, yoga, and park improvement. Their mission is to promote and support physical and mental health activities, prevention services, and community learning initiatives that promote a healthy lifestyle for the people of Carrington and surrounding areas. Visit healthycarrington.org.
Nothing has embodied the American spirit like the family farmer. Year after year, they continue to work the land and plant their crops. Through droughts, floods, and uncertain markets, they keep that spirit alive with another crop harvested for the next generation. And for that, we tip our hats to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
In Carrington, see Randy Hui.
Rest assured that you'll be treated with the care and respect you deserve at Central Pharmacy. Conveniently located in the heart of Carrington and New Rockford, Central Pharmacy delivers the kind of attention and commitment to improving your health care that the big box stores just can't. Central Pharmacy does it all, from medical supplies to prescriptions, health and wellness concerns. Plus, we have a great selection in our gift, boutique, and decor departments. Visit us on Facebook for up-to-date info. Central Pharmacy, your one-stop in Carrington and New Rockford.
Cardinals drop this one 18-8. I'll do a little dance move here. BJ Walters and Vinny Rappel back with you. Vinny, let's go over some scores here within the region. Grafton has beaten Turtle Mountain 44-8. It is Thompson. Okay, this is good news for Carrington. Thompson leads Harvey Wells County 8-6 in the third quarter. Again, Carrington fans, you want Thompson to win that. Because if they do and the Cardinals win out, Cardinals make the playoffs. In Region 1, there are not competitive games going on. Ellendale Edgeley-Colm 42-0 over Sargent County. How about this? Hillsborough, Central Valley, and Northern Cass are 0-0 at halftime. And on our sister station, KDDR The Tornado, we invite you to go listen to that. We're done early tonight. Oaks trails Lisbon at the break 20-0. Out in Region 3, it's 14-0 Velva over Delax Burlington, and Killdeer over Shiloh Christian 41-14 at the half. Also 26-6 Central McLean over Southern McLean at the half. In 9-man, with a minute to go until the break, it's Lemoore 42, Hankinson 12 at halftime. New Rockford Cheyenne Maddock 40. North Prairie 22, and we just have to mention this score because this is ridiculous. And you might see a team playing their last game of the year tonight after something like this happens. Kidder County at the half leads Standing Rock 76-0 in 9-man football. That will make kids not want to play football anymore. And so you hope that it doesn't, but nonetheless. All right, so next Friday night, it's homecoming. I understand what Kyle said. It's about going 1-0. And Carrington desperately need to go 1-0. But that just feels like a game where it's going to be a bad night to be Turtle Mountain.
Yeah, definitely. But Carrington's going to need to work on some of their plays. Definitely offensively, they'll be able to open their playbook and try some different stuff out and see what works and see what doesn't.
What were your impressions of tonight overall? How good do you feel Park River is?
I think Park River is definitely going to be a tough team to stop once they figure out a quarterback situation. But Carrington definitely had some opportunities to win the game. I mean, there was a lot of plays where Max Whitman threw a ball and it was just outside the receiver's reach.
Hopefully they can get that fixed, and here's the scenario. The playoffs start next week for Carrington. The next time they lose, they're eliminated. They have to win out to make the playoffs. The good news is, if Thompson holds on against Hillsborough or against Harvey Wells County, if you win out, you are in the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see if Carrington can make some stuff happen. I mean, it's definitely going to be a hard road for them, but they can definitely get it done.
They certainly can. We are with you next Friday night, 6 p.m. for the Full 9 Yards podcast. And then Vinny joins me on the call, and Wyatt's on the camera up above, looking down on us a week from now, up on the roof at Cardinal Stadium. It's homecoming 2025 as the Cardinals host Turtle Mountain. But before that, we've got Cardinal volleyball for you on Tuesday and Thursday, both at home. So we've got video coverage as well. Tuesday night, it's Devil's Lake, 6:45 airtime. But please tune in early because Vinny will be doing play-by-play of the JV match. Same thing Thursday against Harvey Wells County. And Sunday night, we've got highlights from this one, including Tate Wolski's pick 6 on this week in Carrington Sports. Now, speaking on behalf of Wyatt Reed and Vinny Rappel, my name is BJ Walters. Our great thanks to Brett Omdahl and the entire team here at Park River for letting us bring this to you live on video. Thank you so much, Mr. Omdahl, for that. Thanks to our entire crew back in Carrington, including General Manager Lynn Lambrecht, David Burrell, who you will hear from in just a moment on the billboards, and our entire sales staff, Jess Sabinash, Amanda Hastings, Callie Widmer. Thanks very much to our crew and the crew at Carrington Public Schools. Superintendent Janelle Helm, High School Principal Connor Weber, and Athletics Director Carla Michelson. Now, speaking on behalf of all of them, my name is BJ Walters. The Cardinals played well again at times tonight, but just come up a little bit short. 18-8 to the 4th-ranked Park River Aggies. Thanks so much for joining us, and until next time, which will be for football back at home. Thanks so much for joining us, and you have been watching Cardinal football. Good night from Park River, North Dakota.
Carrington Cardinal Volleyball has been brought to you by Gar Dental, Central City Lumber, CHI St. Alexius Carrington Medical Clinic, Professional Eye Care Centers, Carrington Drug, Headlocks, Arrowwood Prairie Co-op, Central City H2O, Bickett Insurance, Sendak, Bassett Motors, Bank Forward, High Plains Equipment, Carrington Dental Care, Dakota Central, Bremer Bank, DJ's Home Center, Evans Funeral Home, Leading Edge Equipment, Farmers Union Insurance, Randy Huey Agent, Retzlaff Seed and Supply, Napa Auto Parts, Jamestown Regional Medical Center, Central Pharmacy, and the Carrington Healthy Communities Coalition. The proceeding has been a presentation of I3G Media Sports on 1600 AM 100.1 FM The Cardinal and the Cardinal